Bruno. Bruno. I think I got everything correct. Yee. Hello, Daphne. Good morning. Good morning. You know, there was a time in my life 20 minutes ago that I decided to move from my bed. So I'm glad to get here though. Hope all is well. Hopefully you had a great morning or a great last night, because I'm not joking. Oh, this morning I have been trying to stay asleep. I woke up 3 times today, 6:30, 7:30, and then 9:30. So I'm thinking, am I sleep deprived or something? Because I feel like I am. Or I don't know. It's something. Oh, wrong capture. But other than that, I am doing great today. Oh, you did 5 minutes ago? You got no sleep and you're still getting over the ear infection and having issues keeping me up. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, hopefully, oh, okay. I hope that ear infection goes away and you get much needed rest. And I'm not joking. I think we all need more sleep in our lives, because I think we're all becoming sleep deprived and we're losing sleep day by day, which is not a good thing. But we will all get through it together, and that's all that matters. Oh, but that is really cool though, that you reach your follower goal. Now you have no excuse. You have no excuse now. You must now do crowd control. Crowd control is a 100% must have, and you can thrive in the chaos like me. Which is kind of fun. Oh, just gotta figure out everything else. Oh yeah, it's really, honestly, it's really simple, because I think once you download crowd control, and you go to the Sims category or whatever game you're playing, really, I think it just downloads the mod for you and you just put in your game. But we can go through that later today if you want to, of course, because you need to do it today. Okay. Anyway. Oh, that's not okay. There we go. Anyway, I don't know what's wrong with my computer. There was something weird happening. And Adria and Ivy and Owanu and Laura, good morning. Good morning. Nisha Sneeds, hello. I am doing great today. We're playing Disney Dreamlight Valley today because, one, I personally I have a lot of things to do in this game, and also I have just been having a dire need to play some Disney lately, since the Star Path is ending in 27 days, and I didn't finish it, but I also need to build friendship with Marabel and Olaf since they're new. Yeah, you'll have to message me. Actually, I'll just message you. Not now, but later. But good morning, Adria and Wall is. I'm glad that you're all here. Oh, I think we got a recent update or something. Oh, we got the mini ears. Interesting. Cool. But we got that out the way. Also, why is it night outside? Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Remy. Wait. Wait, I want to see. I can't tell. But I didn't notice it until now. Oh my gosh. My week has been very chill lately, honestly. These past couple of days, I've been trying to get back on the high horse of my sleep schedule, really. So it's been good so far. I've gotten a lot done. I'm part of now the NAACP membership. I have a membership there now, which is wonderful. I also joined my chamber in my area, which is also very cool. So I'm doing a lot of like adulting things for my future, which feels great. So been a fun time. But so far the week has been good. Um, but how has your week been though overall? And Cloudy Glow, thank you so much for the resub for a whole year. Oh my gosh, can we get some hype in the chat, please? And thank you for that brand new resub for a whole year. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, thank you for the continued support. I really appreciate that. Oh, you finished the star pass and the quest, and now there's nothing for me to do other than checking on the shop and maybe decorating. Well, aren't you just an overachiever? I'm joking. But that's really cool though. I'm personally just very slow at everything, so I never get anything done because there's too much to do. There's too much to do, so I end up not doing anything other than like trying to figure out how I'm gonna decorate my house and how I'm gonna like build friendship. Having ADHD is not a fun thing because I'm always all over the place for no reason. But you know, it happens. It happens. And I'm gonna have to like reorganize a few things and sell some stuff now that I think about it. But other than that, what can we do? You have a thing at 2 with your dad, but tonight, if you're free, yeah. I'm just going to the grocery store and getting gas for my car. And maybe I should renew my library book too. And I'm pretty good. Yeah, I did get the platinum ears. Yeah, I got them in the mail, I think like 2 minutes ago. And to be honest, they look weird. They look weird to me. But in the mail, you get the iron ingots, like 15 iron ingots, and then the ears. Oh, I hope you feel better, Audria. I know everyone's been getting sick these past couple of days, so make sure you drink water, get your much needed rest in. Hopefully you can sit back and relax with the stream. Oh my gosh, you've been filming a lot. Honestly, I've been very neglectful with filming. I've been just trying to edit all the videos I have sitting in my folder because I don't like to edit because editing takes so much time out of my day. But what can we do? I really am, to be honest, especially in games. Well, I mean, honestly, what you could probably do if you wanted to, Awanu, is change some of the roles in Dreamlight Valley. That could be something you could probably do. Just so they have a different role. And then maybe also moving people's houses could be a fun way. So I'm looking for one last like black passion lily and I cannot find it. You're going on a school trip next week? Ooh. Wait, where are you going? Anywhere special? Wait a minute, hold up. Never mind. I was gonna say next week we get the pack, but that's in 2 weeks. Can time hurry up, please? You wanna make some pretty sense for no reason. Can't do any gameplay anyway. Understandable. I have those days where like I'll go into cast and build a random sim for no reason. The sole purpose of never using them. I'm sorry, what? Wally, we don't have time for this. An ink valves, paper, and then fine, Wally, I will help you. Fine. I'm not joking, there's so much Wally wants me to do. Spain? Wait, Nisha Sneeze, what do you mean? How are you not excited for Spain? I would love to trade like places with you right now. What do you mean? I cannot believe what I'm seeing. But yeah, I'm a Pisces, yeah. I am definitely 100% a Pisces. I'm a February Pisces, to be exact. Because my birthday was February 22nd, and it was quite a time. Quite a time to deal with February, my birthday, and there's a whole bunch of other things happening. But I've learned that with being a Pisces, we're overly emotional. We can be closed off. We can overly trust people. Um, we can be very talkative on a talk. We can be very talkative on a topic that we're very passionate about. Like for me, example, The Sims. I can never stop talking about The Sims, Dreamlight Valley, other things, food. But yeah, I don't know. You would love Spain if I was gonna go by myself, but not with people of my grade. Oh, well, that makes sense. I can understand. I mean, for me, honestly, there was one time, or no, two, yeah, two times. I went to Florida when I was in like ninth grade for like a choir trip, and then I went to New York for a choir trip. We performed at Carnegie Hall, and to be honest, I always will like make a list of things that I would like to do, and being able to explore on my own if I can. So I would honestly make a list of things that you want to see, even if you're going with the group that you don't want to go with, you know? I say make it fun for you if you can. Like go and like Google, find things about Spain that you find interesting that you have the option to do. Like go with a group of like some of your friends in your grade. And if you're able to like explore on your own for like a couple hours, that could be really cool. March Pisces on release day. Ooh, release day. Where did Wally go? Oh, he's over here. I lost him. Um, I don't really need to change roles because they're all maxed out anyway, but I'll need to make the books for my crafting collection though. True. So there is some benefits. Oh, you don't like any of them except your bestie. Oh, that's valid. That's valid. Wally, where are you? Hello, Wally? What is this? Oh, you're in your house. I'm like, where are you? But that's valid though. Honestly, there was one time when I could have gone on a eighth grade school trip, and I'm like, I didn't like any of them in my grade at all. Luckily, I didn't go because I was too busy and too expensive, so I didn't go. But however, um, I remember there was a time that I could have gone, but I'm like, I don't like any of them. I've been bullied too much, so I'd rather not go. You know? Yes, but the S. But yeah, I'm honestly like just so happy that like we're getting new things. But honestly, I don't know if you all saw, but like I like oh so I checked yesterday before I fell asleep. I I went to bed at 11 p.m., which is wild. But I checked my Xbox after stream to like see if that sleepover thing was real because I saw it on the Microsoft website and I saw it on my Xbox, and I'm like, sir, we don't have time for this. And I saw that it's only exclusive to the EA Play membership, and I don't really like that. I'm a PC player. I'm not a console player. But like, why? So hopefully they do something about that. Because I personally would love to have that sleepover pack on PC if I ever get the option, you know? But also a happy first day of March. And you know what's really sad about March? Oh, okay. All I really think about, the only thing, the only thing, I was gonna say that too. I don't know why, but the only thing I associate March 1st with is Justin Bieber's birthday. That's the only thing. But of course, it's also Women's History Month. But the first thing that goes to my brain is Justin Bieber. That's the only thing I can think of. It's sad, but it's true. Okay, I need 6 of them. You know, I blame the phenomenon of his iconic song Baby. But today is his birthday. He was born March 1st, I believe 1993. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. But either way, that's all I think about at the top of my head. I have to craft it. Oh my gosh, Wally. But anyway, Crystal, thank you so much for the reason for 2 months. By the way, I really appreciate that so much. Um, yeah, with your many name changes, that's very true. Um, oh, I can make custom ones. How much? Oh my god! You know what? I'm gonna make custom signs later today. But I really appreciate that reset though. It really means the world. But can we get some hype in the chat though, please? And thank you. It's also St. David's Day over in Wales. Really? Well, isn't March 1st what is a wonderful time? You know, let me just type in Google real quick. What will come up first? March 1st. What will happen? Nothing. Oh. Oh! Wait, no way! So it's Justin Bieber's birthday, and then Jensen Ackles, the person who played Dean in Supernatural. Today's his birthday. Wait a minute. Kesha is born on March 1st? No way. How is okay, Kesha? Wait, I didn't know that. Really? Wow. The more you know. Huh. Wow. Yeah, there's too much drama with all that. I really don't want to even think about that drama. That drama is stressing me out. Yeah, Kesha's 35, Justin Bieber's 28. Um, wow. Wow. You really, honestly, wait, what? I am sorry, what? TV host Donovan Patton, Blues Clues, it's 44. Huh? Who's Donovan Patton? I'm sorry, I'm very distracted. This happens every stream. Joe? That's his real. Tell me why. Tell me why I didn't. I literally thought. So, you know, Joe from Blues Clues. Tell me why I thought Joe was his actual name this entire time. I didn't know his name was Donovan. So I've been lied to this whole time? No wonder I didn't like him anyway. He was wild. No, you know, you had Steve and Joshua, but Donovan? Anyway, I knew I didn't like him anyway. Shady. Anyway, moving on. Um, in Romania, March 1st is kind of like the Women's Day. Basically, you give flowers. Oh wait, that's really cool. You give flowers and something small, like a jewelry piece, not actual jewelry, that I have no idea how to explain to the foreigners, and we put them in our chest for today. Interesting. But well, that's cool though. But yeah, apparently Joe from Blues Clues, his name is not Joe, it's Donovan Patton. And you know what's also interesting? He wasn't even a fan of Blues Clues in the first place. So honestly, do we really like him? No. Anyway, here you go, Wally. Enjoy your telescope. I'm sorry. I just had to get that off my chest. Anyway. Also, I started doing my driver's license this week. Oh, that's so exciting! Honestly, Nisha, I think you're gonna love driving to an extent and then not like it afterwards, because when I got my driver's license eons ago, I was like, I don't like driving, because I didn't like paying for gas, really. Oh, you did like Joe? I liked Joe to a certain point, and then I stopped liking him because he got on my nerves. He was a lot. I think the best comparison is pins, similar to jewelry, but they are like cheap since they're only meant to be worn for the day. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense a little bit to an extent, but I kind of get the idea though. Okay, let's put the telescope over here. That thing is huge. Oh my gosh. Wait, can I look inside of it? Oh my gosh, wait. Oh, that's true. But yeah, he did it for the money and we did it for the memories. That's true. That is true. I'm not a morning person, if you can't tell. But you know, if you're new to my stream and you just don't know, I get very distracted every stream. It just happens. No, I want to pose. Come on, don't be shy. The pose. And then we can do... Oh no. No. Do that one. There we go. Looks nice. Cute. Perfect. Nice. Oh, you post a picture in Discord because it makes no sense with only words. Okay, good. Because I was like, I'm curious. Oh, you're doing your driver's Oh, I'm just doing my driver's license so I can drive uni. Oh, okay. Well, that makes even more sense. So, you're doing it for a reason. I love Eric. I remember someone saying that Eric's very annoying with his flute. However, I have yet to interact with him a lot to get there. To that point. However, I would have to say Donald gets on my nerves, but he's okay. But you know, good luck on your driver's test, Nisha Sneeze. Very exciting. Wait, oh my gosh, wait, I reached level 10 of Wally. Oh, yay. Oh, that's nice. I want to change my outfit now. Well, Wally's done, and I want to change my backpack. I love Wally so much. Okay, also, I'm changing the time of day. It is too dark. It is morning time in my area, okay? There we go. We can finally see. But that's a very cute backpack, though. I love that. Okay, so for now, what we have left, we have a Kristoff thing we can do, but the star path seems more important. Remove night thorns. Yeah, remove night thorns. What else do we have? Mine garnets and then daily conversations. Okay. Hey, Eric.
Thanks for coming over.
He's coming out with a Subtract album? Wait, when was his last album? A Subtract album. You know, to be honest, I have yet to listen to Ed Sheeran's songs in a while. It's been a minute. I'm a fan of his music, but I haven't listened in a while. I would say the last song that I remember listening to Ed Sheeran is Thinking Out Loud. Yeah. So I'm very behind on a lot of songs for Ed Sheeran. It's a true fact. It's a true fact. I'm not joking. Okay, where's Buzz? Buzz, where are you? You're so tiny I can't even find you. Buzz? Hello? Buzz? 2019? Oh, then everything was foreign back then to me. I don't remember a single thing from back then. That makes sense. And enjoy your lurk, by the way, Crystal. Oh, you're right there. Don't move. You don't listen to Ed Sheeran's collab with Taylor Swift. Oh, okay. That one I did listen to because it was a collab. And I really enjoyed that one. That was a good one. So it's been a while. Finally getting all the math symbols. He's had addition, multiplication, addition, division, and multiplication. And now subtraction. What does it all mean? That's what I truly want to know. And also, Jocelyn, welcome in. How are you doing today? Good morning. Oh, and divide 2. Addition, multiplication, division. Oh, now subtraction. Nice. Okay. That is kind of wild, though. There's like all these symbols. Like, what does it all mean? What is he leading up to? These are the things that we need to know. What is Ed Sheeran up to? There's always a method to the madness for these artists. They always make something and they mean something, but they sometimes also mean nothing at the same time. But we just don't know what it could be. You know, I'm going to keep those. So I'm honestly generally very, very curious. A helpful instruction on how to turn a prince into a frog. I don't want those. I don't want that either. I will keep that lot tail, so all these flowers. I need to make a bigger chest, I realize, but I also need to like make some more stuff as well. So maybe I'll make some recipes. I'll make some recipes and then like maybe also go and grow some more things too. But let me see what I have in here. I really am a hoarder. Okay, that's done there. But since it only takes 10 softwood to make those signs, I feel like I should make those signs as well. Which won't be a bad thing to do. Okay, there we go. Now I can sort my inventory like I should. What by name? There we go. Oh, geez Louise. Get everything else. Now we can get my little things here. Now, I don't even remember if these are gardens or not. Are they? Oh, they are. Nice. I only need 5. Oh, all good, Audria. Thank you for hanging out with us today. We will see you hopefully for another day, for another stream, maybe. See you soon. Have a lovely Wednesday. I always feel like my days are mixed up. I almost said Thursday and I almost said Tuesday, but today is Wednesday. I kind of like Wednesdays because they're like my early days where I get to be able to stream in the morning, but then also I get to have my afternoon and evening back so I can relax and work on a few things that I want to get done on my calendar. But today, I'm getting gas for my car. Oh, you know what? I should probably get a car wash today. It shouldn't be as busy. I don't think. I hope not. If it's busy at the car wash, that will be bad. Because my car's been very dirty. Like, it's rained, and then, you know, dust blowing into the wind. Like, in my area, like, where I live, like, they're doing a lot of construction, which is kind of crazy, and they're building new houses and new apartment buildings in my area. And where I have my car parked, it's, like, in a perfect location for dust to blow on my car. So it gets very dirty. And there's so many spots on it, and I'm thinking, maybe I should get a car wash and then vacuum my car. And then, what order I want to do it in? Maybe I'll get my car washed, vacuum my car, then get groceries, and then get gas for my car? I don't know. I haven't figured out my method to my madness today yet. I want order I want to do it in. Farewell, friend. I'll see you again. Okay, so that should be all the garnets, right? No? Buzz? Buzz? Buzz, are you good? Move. Oh, nice. Okay, good. So I need one more garnet, harvest 60 carrots, and then remove more night thorns. Okay. Well, I can definitely grow some more carrots while I'm here in this area. I can go buy some and then put them in a local area.
Hey, good
And Christelle, good morning to you. Good morning, good morning. My morning has been good so far. I've been trying to think, like, what do I want to do today? Like after stream, I have like a few things I could be doing, and
Wow!
like get gas for my car, go grocery shopping, wash my car, vacuum my car. But I'm trying to save as much gas as possible, and I feel like I should probably wash, get groceries, and vacuum all in the same day, and then get gas for my car, which would be probably smarter. But so far, so good though. Morning has been good. I woke up very late today. I woke up at 9:30, or I started moving at 9:30, but I woke up like 3 times today. I'm a little bit groggy. Oh, you posted in the Discord? Okay, thank you. Thank you for that. I'm gonna move all these things actually. They're kind of in my way. Here. And good morning, Car. How are you doing today, my friend? Hopefully all is well and life has been treating you pretty good. But my day's been good. We kind of just been working on the star path and building friendship with Olaf and Marabel, but for the majority of the time it has been pretty good so far. And happy Wednesday or Thursday for anyone around the world. But I'm pretty sure it's still Wednesday for everyone. I was just like talking about earlier too, how it's March 1st, so it's Women's History Month, and also it's Justin Bieber's birthday. But then I also found out that it's also Kesha's birthday, which I didn't know. There's only two things I think about. Women's History Month? What is that? Oh, it's a log. Yeah, that and Justin Bieber's birthday, and that's it. There's only two things that my brain goes to, but it's true. You know, I blame Disney Channel, like the early days of Disney, like the 93 and the 92 people, like Miley, Selena, Demi, the Jonas Brothers, and Justin Bieber. Like that group, even though Justin Bieber wasn't Disney, like this in that group alone, those people are like drilled into my brain. I don't know why, because there's so many things that they're like. Oh, it's in the pictures and links channel. Thank you, Wanu. I always do the furthest thing, like the car wash first, and then do everything to make it closer to home. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to drive to St. Louis anyway, and there's a Sam's Club, and like there's an Aldi's over there. And they have a car. You know what? Thank you. Thank you, Crystal, for putting that into words and allowing me to think that out loud. Because I was just thinking about, like, in that area, there's a car wash and a gas station and a grocery store all in that same area that I don't have to, like, move my car as much. You know what? That's not bad. Thank you. Oh, you got an ad and it scared you? Oh no, I'm so sorry. I wish I had control over the ads. Something that I would love to talk to Twitch about one day is ads. Because I'm not joking, there have been times where I would like listen to a stream and then an ad would play. No, like an ad would play for like a split of a second and like it would go away. But it was so loud and very scary. I would love to have it where everyone has control over the volume of how loud these ads are, but also be able to skip them. I'm a YouTube person and I like to skip ads when I'm really enjoying the content and I don't want to miss anything, you know? And that's me. Also you put a Spanish textbook in the same channel after we talked about that. A Spanish textbook. You know, I am trying to learn Spanish. Even though I'm very bad at Duolingo, I'm learning. I decided to skip my Japanese learning lesson and decided to do Spanish instead of Japanese. But you're giving me some good resources, Owanu, so thank you for that. Women's History Month. But yeah, it is Women's History Month today and every day. We celebrate women all year round. There we go. I should probably make some coffee. Oh, never mind. I just realized that. And welcome back, everyone, from the ads. You didn't miss anything. I was digging holes and talking about ads and how we should have more control over them. But that was it. You didn't miss anything. But luckily, what's great is that I put the VODs onto YouTube and you're able to skip ads on those, which is nice. So like you basically miss nothing when you watch it on YouTube. It's kind of a win-win.
Yeah, that's right. The ocean's a friend of mine.
Oh? Okay. Cool. I was like, okay, Moana. That's fine. The reason I posted the textbook was because you said recently that you've been. Oh, well, thank you. I will hopefully. I want to be able to like really. Oh. Okay. I really want to hold myself accountable and be able to like learn Spanish because like I know a little bit of Spanish, but not actually enough Spanish where it's conversational and actually understand words. Like I know the basics, but not that much, you know? So thank you. Yeah, that wait, Puya. Puya, where are you at? Oh, you're over here. But yeah, that is Puya from Moana. It is. Which I do have other companions I could like change if I wanted to. Where'd they go? Companions, here they are. So I don't have everyone, but I have been considering of changing my little character to a bird because I recently got the bird and I'm very happy that I did. And I think I just might for a change. But I love Puya so much and I cannot wait until we get like another Moana movie. Like they're doing so many Disney related movies and reboots and TV shows that I'm very excited to see what will happen for the future. Oh, you also have something for Japanese because you're learning it yourself. Ooh, how have you been liking it lately with the Japanese? Oh, how did I get Puya? So I got Puya through doing a Moana and Maui quest, or like getting Moana and Maui on my valley. And I think there was a quest for me to get Puya, like a little not a scavenger hunt, but like more of a putting all the puzzle pieces together to find Puya. Yeah, that's what it was. It was a quest for Moana to find Puya, and that's how I got Puya. Yeah, I was like, I knew there was something. I think we are, but I can't remember if we are or not getting another movie for Moana. I know we're getting something for Tiana, which is very exciting. I can't remember if we're gonna get one for Moana. I can check though. Your textbook is mostly for beginners, so it might not be very helpful for you. Oh no, honestly, I need anything and everything. I'm a beginner. This is intermediate, I'm a beginner. But no, I'm a beginner. I have not really honed in my Spanish that much. And I didn't take a foreign language in high school because I refused to. So I'm just like a newbie. But I can remember some stuff though. Like I have a good memory of certain things, but like I will start from the very beginning to refresh my brain to remember those things. Oh wait, that's right. Tiana is getting a show, which honestly, Tiana deserves a show, not a movie. Even though she did get a movie, she deserves a whole TV show for like her character. Because Tiana has so much to like give you, and more some. There we go. Maybe I'll use some Spanish I learned in your school next week. Yeah, I think you'll do great. You'll do great. I always say take a lot of photos, be able to um, embrace the experience of Spain and then see what it has to offer. All I know, Nisha, is you're gonna have a fun time, and that's all that matters. I think it's gonna be fun for you, even if you don't like anyone in your grade, besides your bestie. I still think you're gonna have a fun time. Just being able to just go to another country and see what it has to offer, I guess. Okay, make 10 cooked meals. I should probably feed everyone since I'm gonna be here anyway. The Japanese is going well. You're still in the character learning part for now. And I use practice sheets you printed out and flashcards. I love a good flashcard moment. Flashcards are my favorite. I thrive on the flashcards. I really do. I'm more of a visual learner than anything. But I am the person who's like, I need someone to talk to me as well. Give me flashcards, give me a PowerPoint presentation, give me all the things. That way I can feel like I'm understanding the concept of what I'm like hearing, you know? But let me see something real quick. Oh wait, actually, um, oh wait, yeah, we are getting another Moana movie. That's right. It says it's supposed to come out this year in June. So honestly, I don't know, but that is very exciting to see another Moana movie, honestly. It would be really cool if they did another Beauty and the Beast movie, but Beauty and the Beast 2. I don't know why, but I think that'd be kind of fun. You took English and French in school as a mandatory foreign language, but I'll remember in French is how to introduce myself. 8 years of French, and I learned basically nothing. You know, you win some, you lose some. We all get there eventually in the end. But hey, at least you learned something. I can say I've learned nothing. I have no more eggs. That's fine. I know bonjour, hola, some other things that I can't remember off the top of my head, but you know, words are words. What can you do? I don't have any two. Banana pie. What's that? At least I know how to order something in a restaurant and how to ask for directions. Now that honestly, now that I think if you're gonna go to Spain or just any country that's like not your own country, it's always like so helpful and very good to have to like learn how to ask for directions and also how to order food in their language. That is a very good skill to have. Okay, nothing else. Okay, I think I've made... I need to make 3 more of those things for the quest. And then I need to also ask what they need for their food today. Oh, I have no more eggs. I'll do a latte. Why not? In the Japanese characters, all based on symbols and vowels, so I color coded them based on that, and it's helpful since I'm a visual learner. Oh, good. I remember when I started learning kanji. What is that? What's kanji? I have no idea what that is. way. But when I watch anime, oh, but when I watch anime, I sort of understand without the subtitles but I've been watching it for like a decade with some words and saying things stuck. Oh, some words and saying stuck, and I can understand from the context. Oh, that's good. I've been trying to do that more often, like learn from TV shows. Because I remember watching Naruto on YouTube. Whoever is the owner of Naruto or whatever had uploaded all of the seasons of every episode of Naruto. And I think it's in Japanese, and I'm like, I don't understand Jack Doodly Squad. But it's kind of cool to understand a little bit of it. Like, I love watching a lot of anime, and I love being able to understand some of it, like Yu-Gi-Oh!, Zatch Bell, Dragon Ball Z, you know, all those things. Did I get it? Oh, I did! Yay! Doing that. I don't have that much. 70? So I collected that. I'm literally on the first one. That is just sad. I don't want the film. Well, I guess I have to get the film. Ooh, nice. I'm gonna get this one too. Okay. Ooh, that looks very nice. But you won't understand the answer. Oh, well, I mean, you win some, you lose some. You learn. At least you're learning something though, and that's all that matters. Curse isn't hexing. What? At least they'll be able to understand you, but you can't understand them. I always say just nod and smile. Nod and smile. Oh, wait, Kenji is a Japanese character borrowed by the Chinese? And they have a Chinese completed way of being written. Oh, wait, that's really cool. Onion puffs? And make 2 of those. Oh, I need eggs. That's what it was. I have looked at the new star items, but I haven't really been interested in like buying them really. Because like that is a lot. My goodness. Like the shop items, they're okay. I mean, I don't want any of them actually, to be honest. One, because I'm broke in moonstones, and 2, I'm like, I don't want to pay for those just yet. So I might wait until the next go round and see what they have, but not bad. But I'm like honestly very addicted to this game though. Like for me, I have played a game called Fortnite back in the eon olden days, and there was a time that I basically spent way too much money on that game when it came to like V-Bucks and battle passes and whatnot, and I don't want to go through that trauma ever again. So I'm like, I cannot justify pain for Moonstone, at least for me. But I'm a little bit addicted to this game though because it's very fun. But 1, because I love Disney, and 2, I love being able to have something to do each day, and building friendship with Disney characters I grew up watching makes me very happy. So, my friend, this game will last for a very long time. Like, how long do you think they can go for this game? Because, like, there's so many Disney characters that they have yet to add. Like, I feel like this game could go on for years.
Hello, my friend.
Of course, they'll have to end up, like, adding in more characters and more biomes, or, I mean, more biomes and more space. But, like, still. I always make a list when I go grocery shopping because I'll buy things that I don't need. Yeah. But yeah, usually, no, I'm not. Buzz, leave me alone.
Oh, good. You're
There we
here.
go. But yeah, I always end up making a list because, like, if I go to the grocery store with no list on hand, I'll get very confused and then buy just whatever I see on site, which is a good and a bad thing because you're spending more money on things that you probably don't need. But also like it just helps to keep it all organized in one place. But however, though, if I do make a list and I get all the things on my list and I do want like extra stuff that I could think of making, then I'll like buy it. But 9 times out of 10, it's always like a list that I have most of the time.
Hi, it's me, Olaf.
Also, pro tip, never go shopping on an empty stomach. Bad idea. Bad idea. Okay. Okay, let's go. Let's go, Olaf.
Oh, thanks. This makes me so happy.
Where's Remy? That's the main alphabet one. The ones that kids learn first in school. And I don't know how to say that word, is used to spell out words in other languages. Like if you say I ate a croissant, you use that. Oh, since it's a word borrowed from French. Okay.
Hey,
I was like, there are words that I do not know. I'm like, that makes sense. Okay, cool. How long have I had this game? I've had this game since the very beginning. Butter. Well, I can just buy butter, can I? I'll just buy butter. But I've had this game since the very beginning, since it came out, and I've been playing it ever since. I'm slightly addicted to games that have to do with like farming, building friendship, also having it where I can decorate and move things around. So
Hello, my friend.
I'm here for that. Oh, you don't pay for them? I just grind and like do the Star Pass task win. When you get to the end, if you continue to do the task and then you can do more, get more moonstone and save them up. Yeah, that's what I've been trying to do. I've been grinding a lot with doing a lot of the Star Pass and getting the moonstone and just overall getting all the chests and stuff. Cook Olaf a snack using corn, butter, sugarcane, and pure ice. What in tarnation? Okay. Pure ice. 2 pieces of corn. Sugarcane. Oh no. Where'd it go? I just had it. Here it is. Sugarcane and what else? Oh, I don't remember. My brain's slow. It was ice, 2 pieces of corn, sugarcane, and what else? I literally forgot in a split of a second. My brain is wild. I don't remember. And you learn how to do it if you start learning Japanese. Okay, good, 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 good. Butter, thank you. That might be better. I'm telling you, my brain is like something else. Like I'll see it and be like, what is that? Oh wait, sweet frost popcorn. That looks like a brain. Thank you. Does anyone else like ever like have a brain fart, like thinking like you'll see it and then you go to do it, but then you forget? I'm so bad at remembering things. Of like for important stuff. Here you go, Olaf. That smells delicious. Now everything's ready for you to tell your story. Okay, so it all started when I fell asleep under a tree in the woods. Oh? And that's it. That's everything that happened to me since I arrived at Dreamlight Valley. That's one of the top 3 best stories I've ever heard. Oh, thanks. And also, Mary Melly, welcome in. How are you doing today? It's good seeing you. Hear me out. Shopping on an empty stomach with ADHD and no one to act on your impulses control. Oh, Wanu, that stuff is awful. I don't like that. Because it's so awful. Because like when you have ADHD and there's no one to help you, and you have an empty stomach, it's not good. It's not good. It has happened to me on multiple occasions. There were times where I spent over $100 on groceries for one person. Me. And Cora, welcome in. Good morning. How are you?
Hmm?
My eyes are
Well,
slowly
I
opening.
guess that's it. Bye.
Kristoff and Donald. Okay, let's go. The story of my life. But also, hello. You also have autism. Oh, all that plus money equals buying the whole store was for no reason. Yeah, multiple stores even. You are correct. Oh, they're already here. I don't got to walk that far. Ooh, wait, there are nice outfits I can buy. See, if there was a way we could like just say motherload and have all the money in the world, that would be great. Why doesn't it? Why can't Sims reflect real life? That would be really helpful, you know. Give me all the money in the world so I can buy the whole store. And I'm glad you're doing well, Mary Melly. I'm doing great today. We are currently, ooh, a toaster. We are currently working on some friendship with Olaf and Marabel. So far so good. Cannot complain. I've just been talking chat's ear off on a lot of things today, and it has been quite a time. But I'm glad to see you here, though. Also having a brain fart with the work, but other than that, oh, other than that, good. That's good. That's good. Sometimes having brain farts can be a good thing when it's convenient, and it's like not like you're not like on a time constraint.
Huh?
And there have been times where like I couldn't remember something and then I forgot about it and then I missed like a deadline and it was not great that day. So, what can we say? You don't take your husband grocery shopping because he always goes hungry and wants to spend so much money on snacks. No, 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 no. And then we end up in an argument. No, no, no. You know, if we had an unlimited budget on grocery shopping, that would be a dream come true. You know what? I would just give you coffee beans. You know, feeding the squirrel coffee beans, probably not the best idea. If you remember a movie called Ice
Now
Age
this is a great day to
or
play
Over the
soccer.
Hedge, you know. Now, where in the world is Donald? Where are you? Donald? Oh, you're in your house. Okay, good. Downloading CC is how I imagine myself shopping with no budget limit. Oh, yeah. That stuff is, you know, wonderful. Downloading CC, no one can judge you. Only your computer can when it explodes. Then we have an issue. So the Bible lessons of, oh yeah, I'll remember that. Not to do that next time. Yeah, exactly. You know what happened when I was on the quest to stop the forgetting with Kristoff? You bet. I'll tell you all about my heroism. Excuse me. Let's hear it. One dark and stormy night, we were camping out in the Sunlit Plateau. Suddenly, we saw a huge shadow on the wall of the cliff, and it had wings as big as a house. Right? Christoph told me already. It was a hummingbird. A hummingbird? Don't be ridiculous. That wasn't a hummingbird. It was a two-headed, 50 foot tall, fire-breathing dragon. In what world? Wait. Maleficent? Hmm? Hmm. 50-foot fire-breathing dragon, two-headed. Well, Maleficent doesn't have two heads, but they are a dragon. Well, no, 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 no. Why am I saying that's something different? No, Sword in the I don't. Sword in the Stone had a dragon. I can't remember. Um, anyway, yeah, that's right. Sword in the Stone had a dragon, but I couldn't remember if it was a two-headed one or a one-headed one. It's been so long since I've seen that movie, and I'm like thinking, did it have two heads or one head? Next, I went to the Forgotten Lands, and that's where things got worse. Kristoff told me you fell in a puddle and a frog jumped out. What? No, that's not what happened. A giant what? Opened up underneath me and a sea monster grabbed me and tried to drag me in. Uh-huh. What? It's all true. I fought that sea monster off and saved Kristoff too, but you got trapped. After that, we went to the Forest of Valor and a horrible evil... Oh, wait. You will know the rest. Okay, what is that face? What is that face? I wish, but it's only Don's imagination right now, pretty much. Oh, hello, Olaf. You just appeared out of literally nowhere. Okay. You might play a few rounds of Among Us before bed. You know, good luck. Have fun. I hope you win. Yeah, I talk to them. Let me close my eyes so I can picture all of it in my imagination. Well, it all started in the Sunlove Plateau and then faced down a dragon or possibly a hummingbird. And that's that. That's everything Kristoff and Donald told me. But that's two completely different stories. Who do you think is telling the truth, Kristoff? I'm sure you're right. Kristoff's very honest and his story is more believable. But Donald is a little bit more exciting. I'm going to ask him for help me to write scripts. This is going to be a play to remember. Okay, that's fine. Don't take my word for it, but it's fine. It's okay. That's okay. So you set a timer for your food and forgetting I made food and the timer scared me so much. That has happened to me on multiple occasions where I have gone into my kitchen so many times and I'm thinking, why did I walk into my kitchen in the first place? I don't remember why I walked in here. Why did I open up my fridge? And then I later on wonder why I'm so hungry. Because I didn't eat any food. Because I walked in my kitchen to go eat food, but I never did. But yeah, I don't think we have a two-headed dragon. That just seems unlikely. Donald's being wild, but you know, Olaf can do whatever he wants with whoever he wants. I'm not judging. Donald's a little bit of a wild child, but what can we do, honestly? We can only do so much for so many people. But what can we do? Okay, I took a photo. Oh, the pillar. It's not a random photo. Where's the pillar? Oh, over here. But imagine though. Well, actually, you know what? We kind of had a two-headed dragon, because if you think of Hercules, it was a one-headed dragon, and then a two-headed dragon, and a three-headed. So, like, I mean, technically did, but not like originally. If that makes sense. Oh, wait, that's not the pillar, that's the portal. I'm going the wrong way. I understand why Stitch pranked him. Yeah. I can see that too as well. I'm like, Donald's a bit of a wild one. Take a picture of the Pillar of Courage in the Forest of Valor. I did. Didn't I? Take a picture of the following locations. Am I not doing it correctly? I think that's just a photo of this. Wait, that's weird. Oh, wait. I'm in the Glade of Trust. I'm like, I'm taking photos for days. I'm like, it's not working. I'm in the wrong location. Oh, it is too early in the morning. I am what you call sleep deprived. Anyway, this is why I stream. So you all can remind me where I'm at. You know, it happens to the most of us, honestly. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. There we go. Now the Summit Plateau over here. Which, by the way, if you all didn't know, this mini Casasita, this thing is gigantic. It is huge. If you ever get Marabel on your valley, just know her home, not mini. It is huge. It just like, why? I just assumed that you had a bug. No. You didn't notice either. And to compare the pillar photos are bugging me. True. I was like, they all look the same to me, but like they have different colors, of course. There we go. An amazing Naya, welcome in. How are you doing today? It's good seeing you. Welcome, welcome in. This way. Oh, cute. I love that. I'm glad that you're here though. Hope all is well. We're currently playing Disney Dreamlight Valley. And oh, the elephant graveyard. Never mind. I wanted a photo anyway. We're playing Dreamlight Valley and we're doing a lot of quests with Olaf and Marabel today at the moment, and so far it's going pretty good, if I do say so myself. Ariel can stay out of my photo. There we go. It's better. It's about Big as her family. That is true. I would hope that we eventually get the rest of her family on the valley and we get more rooms to decorate, because that would be nice. I also forgot I have all these pumpkins I should be picking up and selling. But like, I'll do it on another day. But right now, the things are my focus. And you're doing well just hanging out? Nice! I'm glad you're doing well and hanging out. And that's what we need. All we need is a good place to hang out and then chill. Very important. There we go. E. There we go. Did that work? Okay, good. What time is it for me? It is currently 11 a.m. 11:09 a.m. at this current moment. So it's pretty early in the morning. I usually always stream on Wednesdays at 10 a.m. So it's like I have to wake up early in the morning. And I kind of like it because it gives me a chance to get started with my day, at least. Oh, no. Let's not do that. There we go. Get this one too. Okay, perfect. Cozy vibes. I like when we do these morning streams. They're always fun because I get to be able to chill and like have a cozy time with you all. Now, Olaf, where are you at? Oh, you're over here. It's 7 a.m. for you? Oh my. It is late for you then, my friend. What time is it for everyone, by the way? What to know. You want to start playing this game? I think you should. It's a very good game. I like this game because it's as much or as little as you want to do. Like, I'm a very slow player and I just got to level 40, which is the max level of like your character, I believe like 2 weeks ago. And I'm just now getting to level 10 with certain villagers here.
Huh?
But I like how slow pace it can be because I kind of like that enjoyment. But yeah, it's morning for me. It is 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 11:10. Wait, we're in the same time zone. 10:10, 11:10, South Dakota. 12:11. Nice. Noon for you since you're East Coast. Nice. I like how some of us are in the same time zone. That's pretty cool. I'm from Illinois.
That's amazing.
Okay. Marabel, let's talk to you. Actually, where are you? Everyone's so hungry. You know, the game is definitely my vibe for sure. I like slower games too, which is why I play the same. There's another game that I like playing too. I don't know if you've seen my streams when I've done it, but I played a game called Wildflowers, and like that's another like slow-based game that I think you would enjoy as well. And you're about to go to bed because your cat woke you up at 4 a.m. Oh my gosh, oh Wanu, enjoy your rest if you need to, honestly. Sleep is very important. Seafood, soup, and sushi. Okay. 5:11 UK time, not bad. Okay. Because I know usually on my regular streams that I do, that's like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I stream at 6 p.m. Central, and like it's so late for everyone else. So I'm like, ooh. Okay. Do I have that ingredient? Okay, I can make sushi. And then I have to make seafood soup. Oh, Missouri. That's cool. You're also from Illinois? No way. You know, I think we all can agree. If you are like from Missouri and Illinois, um, don't you just love the weather we get here? Isn't it just so wonderful? It's such a great place to be, the Midwest. Nothing wrong with it. So wonderful. So great for the weather. Every season. So great. I just love that we get all 4 seasons in like a span of a week. It's so nice. It's so awful. And Strawberry, welcome in. How are you doing today? It's good seeing you. I know, it's so great. No sarcasm at all. No.
Hey, it's you.
Remy, leave me alone.
Hey.
But I really hate the Midwest so much. It's awful here. Get me out. But then again, as much as the weather is awful, the Midwest does have affordable housing. So like, do we really want to move? Is the real question. On one hand, we do, but on the other hand, not necessarily. So I'm like, there's a lot more pros than cons, I think. I don't know. I'm jealous of your weather down there, Midwest. But it's shivering, yeah. I mean, at the moment for me, it's 56 degrees Fahrenheit right now. So like, it's not cold, but it's cold. But affordable housing is really nice. Okay, everyone's well fed, which is nice. Now I can leave. Now, where in the world is Marabel? Because I could have sworn I saw her earlier somewhere. Oh yeah, your house, okay. I'll see you in a second. So, I mean, there's a lot of more pros and cons. I like Missouri, but like, there's nothing exciting there anymore. I mean, when you live in a place for so long, like in your entire life, things tend to get very boring. Like the Arch, it's not as exciting as it should be, you know? And I'm glad you're doing good, Strawberry. You're having peach yogurt. Interesting that you're not having strawberry yogurt. But that's really cool, though. Come on. No, no, no. Oh, my. Anyway, never mind. Never mind. That's really cool. I've never had yogurt before in my life. I'm actually allergic to dairy, so it's kind of hard. Your main goal in life is to move, so I totally get it completely. Yeah, like on one hand, I do want to move, but like, where is the thing? I'm getting so close to being done. Like on one hand, I want to move, but like in the same location, so I can just travel. Like I found multiple houses in my area that are very affordable that I could move into. And I'm like, I could just live there and then just like travel if I want to go somewhere. Like California? No, 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 no. No, thank you. $7, almost $8 for gas? No, thank you. 69 degrees. Very nice. But it's supposed to storm all day. Ugh. I don't think it's supposed to rain today. It's been raining for a while. I think it rained 2 days ago, but it was very windy, like extremely windy yesterday. And all good, Nisha Sneeze. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for hanging out with us. You're from Missouri? That's exciting. Yeah. But yeah, did you live there your whole life is the thing. I mean, granted, I used to live in Virginia from the age of 0 to the age of 9.5. And then I moved to Illinois and I've been here ever since. And I want to leave. Monsters Inc. Ah, I'm so excited. Monsters Inc. Give Goofy his favorite gift. 5? Sell toes paths and then night thorns. Well, where in Tarnation is Goofy? Wait, Goofy, aren't you in the restaurant? Yeah, you're in here. You lived here your whole life. Ooh. Oh, hello. Interesting. I kind of want to move from Illinois, but I just kind of want to stay here. Like, I have family in Illinois.
Good to see you.
And my parents are here. And if I move, I know no one, you know? Oysters, rainbow trout, carp salad. Carp salad? Child, you wild. Oh, you're in the part from the Midwest where prices skyrocketed looking in Omaha, Nebraska lately. That's a good place. I like the area. I've been there one time. And that was it. But it's not bad though. Carp salad. Savory salad, seafood. Carp salad. How does one make carp salad? Wait a minute. Oh, wait, do I need carp? Maybe. I don't know. Oh well. Lots of family there, a lot of artistry, accepting cultures, unlike up here. Yeah. That is true. That is true. Well, in the meantime, I'm going to see what I can do now. Where is Marabel? Marabel, did you move from your house? No, you're still there. But like leaving is like a thing that I want to do so bad.
Hey there! Hey!
But I gotta think about the affordability. Your whole life I want to leave for real. How do you feel the new expansion pack going together? Oh, I'm very excited about that. As a family game player, I am beyond excited about growing together, but I'm worried because like as a Sims player, we all are very scared of how it's going to function, but also what is going to do for the other packs. So for me, I'm very excited that we're getting more ways to like deal with family and not just one singular age stage. So having like infants and toddlers and children and teens and all the way up to elders having something to do is very important to me. And I think it's going to be very exciting to be able to incorporate like parenthood and seasons and get together and Discovery University and high school years for a full-fledged family generations pack that we're looking for, you know? But the water park, I hope that we are able to place those down somewhere rather than having it in a specific location. Because I know that with the skating rinks that came with seasons, you can place them anywhere, but they also have the opportunity of being placed randomly, mainly in Newcrest. So hopefully we have the option to like to customize and make our own water park, because that would be fun, you know. But what do you think? I live in Indiana and I'm currently in Mexico City with visiting your fiance who came here for a month for work. I've never been to Indiana before. I've always like driven through it, but never really been there. Oh, oops. But it's got me excited for family gameplay. I'm not really an occult player. Like, I don't really like werewolves that much to really play with them a lot. Now, granted, I do like the werewolf pack that it that we had like a new occult to play with and try out, but I'm not really a big fan of occults. They're not really my favorite thing. They have their ups and downs, but they also have their benefits. 15 days until growing together, 13 days until infant update. Honestly, I'm nervous. I'm nervous for the infant update. Like, I'm ready, but not ready at the same time. Because I know I'm going to eventually have to do the 100 baby challenge again. And I'm thinking, I don't want to do it, but I'm going to have to do it anyway. Because I said I would. And I truly mean what I say. I'm like, I don't know. I don't want that. I don't want that either. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, that's true. I'm expecting bugs, but you know, hey, what can we do? What can we do, honestly? We can always hope for the best and try, and hopefully it'll all make sense and it won't break too much. But then again, video games are video games. Things break. Okay. Let me sort all these real quick. There we go, that's better. And I should really make a chest for all of like my things. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I have a lot of organization things I have to like do, which is causing me stress because I don't know where to start. Oh, mods are gonna break for sure. 100%. It's a guarantee. Every update, mods break. Yeah. But like, what mods will break is the real question. Okay, night thorns. I can go ahead and get rid of those. I need to get rid of a few more. There we go. If I have to, you have to. Well, the thing is that I said I would, and so you have to. I'm just saying. I'm doing it, so you have to do it too. Okay. I think there'll be like the rides for high school years. You can place them down. Well, you can place those rides down. I know about the Ferris wheel, but I didn't know about the other ones. Well, that's good to know. Well, I hope that we get that. Because if we do, I'm making the biggest water park ever. I have all the packs in The Sims 4. I'm utilizing backyard stuff. Yeah. Yeah, backyard stuff came with the slip and slide. But yeah, either way, backyard stuff. Base game with the pools. The new pack with the water stuff. I'm making the best water park ever. It's gonna be fun. I'm very excited about that now. Like, I love building more than anything, so I'm like thinking, what could I possibly do? You know what? Someone could literally recreate Six Flags in The Sims. Once we get the new pack, use the water features that we got, make Six Flags. We got the Ferris wheel. We have like those little carnival rides from high school years. And a few other things too. That is true. You did lose a bet. You are correct. And you even have to do it for crowd control one day. There's an extra benefit out of it. You hope the teens get some attention too, because so far we've only had kids, infants, and little toddlers. True. I think that would be like another thing that they would hopefully do. I would hope that they would. If not teens, then elders. Elders are something I would love for them to put a lot of focus on. Just because they don't really have much. When it comes to clothing and, yeah, clothing.
Hi.
Activities, and a few other stuff that I can't remember. What do you want? A lemon sorbet, coconut boba tea, white marsh milkweed. Ma'am, now is not the time. Here, have a flower. I think I already have one of those things, but I don't remember. I know I need lemons and then maybe like milk and ice to make the sorbet, but I don't remember. I'm gonna try something. I would love roller coasters. That would be really fun. Think about it. Because we had roller coasters in The Sims 3, but that was with Roaring Heights, which was a custom world you had to buy and download. But that would be really interesting to see if we got those. I think they're all in debug, but I'm not sure if they're functional if you place them. Okay. Well, if they are in debug, which they most likely are, I will test out that theory. Because I would love to have my own little, like, area in, like, Newcrest or Willow Creek and make, like, a little theme park. Because that would be so fun. Wait, can we actually play in the sprinklers in The Sims 4? I haven't really tried that in a long time. No, actually, no, I think we can. I think we can. I don't know. Oh, the sorbet does need ice? Okay. Then I have the snowballs, which I'm pretty sure that with foraging, Frosted Heights, yeah. Can I just, I think, can I craft that into ice? Elders definitely need more indigenous because they're already shown that,
If
yeah.
my ancestors ever imagined we'd voyage to a place like this.
Oh, really? You wish it was a theme park launch, right? Ooh, that would be nice. I love being able to give my Sims more to do. Because the one thing I really loved about The Sims 3 that they had when it came to seasons was the festivals that they had every season in the park, which I thought was like a really cool idea. So like having like a lot trait for like theme parks or like festivals could be really nice. Like the Sims sessions were really cool when they added that in, like in the far back of the park of Willow Creek. I did like the idea. So having a way where they could introduce theme parks or festivals again could be good. Now, what was I doing? I was doing something. Oh, I was gonna go to a crafting table. Okay, let me see. I wonder if I can craft ice. But then again, I feel like I have to do it with Elsa and ask her for ice. I'm pretty sure. Let's see, functional items, potions, furniture. Oh yeah, I think I might have to ask Elsa for ice. Where is she though, by the way? Elsa, are you in here? Oh yeah, you're still there. Okay, good. You know, it'd be really interesting if they did something really special with The Sims 4. How it's now how you add in mod to the LGBT mod. They need to add in to make an LGBT pack, and they also need to make a pack for disability people. That will be so perfect because we need more diversity and more inclusion in the game. I agree. Because we already have pronouns, we already have hearing aids, binders, shapewear, glucose monitors, but we need more. But honestly, I wouldn't really necessarily want representation locked behind a paywall. It would be, I would prefer to be more so a base game update. So that way it's open for everyone, you know? Because these packs are expensive. I wouldn't buy half of the packs if they were that price. So I'm like, I would think that they would more likely do it as a base game update instead of a or an SDX drop than like a paid pack. Because if they put that behind a paywall, I will be avoiding Twitter like the plague. Because that I can't handle. That stuff stresses me out. Um, you know? Oh, I don't have any of this stuff. Leek soup. Ma'am, what do you want soup for? Oh, I can buy ice from Remy's store? Wait, really? Oh wait, do I need to like boost my friendship up with Remy to get the ice? Is that what is missing? Oh. Oh wait. Oh, ooh. Our next friendship thing won't be until level 10. Okay, well, rice, lemon garlic swordfish, veggie pie. Well, I can make veggie pie.
Thanks.
I think I can make veggie pie, I'm pretty sure. Veggie pie, veggie pie, veggie pie. Here it is. Oh, level 10? Oh, well, maybe I should focus on Remy then. Because I need my ice. Because I nearly almost have everything done for the collectibles for the meals. Well, not necessarily, really. Not really. I have a long way to go for the meals. But for the ingredients, I have one thing left. And that is slushed ice. That's the only thing I have left. Slushed ice, and that is it. I was like, Remy was just here. Oh, I got a Remy one. Oh, that's nice. Remy, please don't move. Don't move. Remy, please.
Hello.
Here, let me give you something. Let me give you your favorite thing of all time, veggie pie. I agree, nothing like that behind me. Oh, no, 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 no. And, Colo Meta, welcome in. How are you doing today? It's good seeing you. Hope you're doing well and swell on this fine afternoon? Morning? Okay, so we're hanging out, Remy. Now, I forget what you are. What kind of friend are you? What kind of friend are you? You are a... what, buddy? Collection characters, because I have everyone. You're a harvesting. Oh. Well, let's go harvest literally everything in this valley. Perfect. Oh no, all good, all good. Love to sew. Take all the time you need. I'm glad to see you that you are back. But I'm glad you're doing better though, which is always good to see. But I'm glad that you're back. But yeah, never feel bad for being MIA. Take all the time you need. Take care of yourself first, as always, I always say. But what have you been up to lately these past couple of days? Anything cool? Anything exciting? Close that. Thank you. Remy? Okay, good. You're by my side. He's just so tiny I can barely see him. Now I should have enough space to get all of my pumpkins. I hope. I'm gonna get all my pumpkins and sell everything. This whole game adds up to 1K even with the base game being free. Yes, you are correct. Oh, wait, there's an ad playing. Oh gosh, okay. But that is true. The game is like 1K. Not including the base game. Because the base game is free. Okay. So let me see something real quick. Oh. Ooh. Okay. So, 2 ads to go. 2 more ads to go. Almost there. Well, you're not missing anything. If you're in an ad, you're not missing anything. I'm just getting pumpkins. No, please, give me my pumpkins. Gosh. But anyway, I don't know what I was saying earlier. I was saying something, but I can't remember what I was saying. What was I saying? I was saying something. Let me scroll up. Oh yeah, I was saying the packs are too expensive. I always say either bundle up or wait for a sale. Those are always fun. I also wonder, when are they gonna do another trial? No, no, no! I hate this game. Okay. I wonder when they're gonna do another trial where they do it for a Pacific pack, where you can try it for like 7 days or whatever, and then decide if you want to buy it. Welcome back, Kakar! What kind of ads did you get? I'm always curious. Oh, that's but that's in USD. Imagine third world countries. Oh, it's more expensive everywhere else. Let me save my game before this game glitches on me. Okay. But you are correct. Yeah, Romania has their own country, and it's like wild with their currency of how things get very expensive for them. On a girls trip a few days ago for a whole week. Oh, that's so cool. That sounds fun. I love going on trips. Haven't gone on a trip in a while. That's really cool. Oh, you didn't manage to buy every pack, but through sales and bundles. Smart. Come on. No, give me this one. Give me this one. Give me this game's stupid. Anyway. Hot Pocket ad. Hot Pockets. You know, I have not seen a Hot Pocket ad in a while. I just remember like those old early 2000 commercials. I'm always in the zone fully with the Sims during ads, so I don't remember much. It's all good. Gaming, Geico, grilled cheese sandwich ads. Gaming, understandable. Geico. I've seen a few Geico ads where it's like he's delivering something to a new people in the neighborhood, and then something where he tries something spicy. And then that's all I remember from like Geico ads for a while. The grilled cheese sandwich. Now that's what I call random. These ads are weird. One, don't be shy. No, give me the pumpkin. Thank you. Are we a next level friendship, Remy? By any chance? Remington? No? Yeah, no problem. I'm always happy. Don't know, I'm playing my game. Okay, there we go. Remington, what friendship level do we have? We have almost level to 8. Let me give you a gift. Let me give you some randoms of like a random pumpkin. That does nothing. Okay. Well, you learn your lesson from that. Maybe I give you some cheese? Okay. Well, let's go harvest some more. Everything else is useless. Oh, hello. Hey, Olaf. Oh, is your birthday tomorrow? Oh my gosh, happy early birthday. That's so cool. Anything you're gonna splurge and finish your collection? Almost there. Just need a few more game packs. That's very exciting. Well, happy early birthday. That's gonna be really fun being able to buy some packs and enjoy your special day. Are you doing anything special? The Geico with the buffalo wild. Oh, the buffalo wings right now. So cheesy, but he's so cute. It ain't gonna slide down easy if it ain't cheesy. I blame Garrett for all my TikTok obsessions, but you know what? That's okay. And also, Double Tears, thank you for the resub, by the way, for 2 months. Can we get some hype in the chat, please? And thank you for that brand new resub. Thank you. But this game is pretty fun. It is on Game Pass, so you can get it for free if you have it. I find it pretty enjoyable because there's so many characters on this game with so many opportunities to do different quests for them that can last you a long time. And I have everyone on my valley. I even have Eric, which is a brand new one. So far, we have 23 that they've added into the game. But the most recent ones they've added was Olaf and Marabel that you can unlock. So it's pretty great. I almost have level 10 with everyone, but I've been trying to like stagger them out every once in a while. That way I don't feel like I'm rushing through everyone, you know? But yeah, Eric, I haven't really paid attention to him that much. I feel kind of bad because I hung out with him for a quest for Ariel only, and then I ignored him, which felt bad. Even Ariel, I've ignored Ariel, Eric, Mother Gotha for a very long time after that one quest she made me do. Woody, I've ignored him a lot. I've ignored a lot of characters. But we have everyone pretty much. We're supposed to be getting Simba and Nala soon, I believe in April, for our next Disney update. But in order to unlock Eric, you have to be level 10 with Ursula. That's the one issue. You have to actually interact with Ursula in order to get Eric, and it's awful. Level 10. And I didn't know that until someone told me, and I'm like, I guess I should probably talk to her at least a couple of times to get on her good side. So, be prepared, Amandy. It's gonna be a long ride for you. I know. Not Ursula. I don't like her at all. I gave her a bunch of flowers to boost up my friendship because since she can't leave the water, I'm like, I might as well just give you a bunch of flowers and do it that way to boost friendship. And it kind of worked, but it took a long time to get there. Pick up raspberries, sell topaz. Do that. Everyone's so creative. There was one TikTok that I saw from that person recently, and I think it was like someone putting, I think it was like corn, frozen corn, might I add, frozen corn, 2 huge blocks of butter, salsa, some other wacky stuff, mustard, beans, like it was like the most obscure combination of stuff, and it was just so like soupy. How do you make all that stuff and put it in the oven for 400 degrees for 75,000 days and it's still soupy? Like that stuff should not be soupy. And they had the audacity to eat it? They know they'd be fooling people with those recipes. No. The things I see on that TikTok is just something else. Oh, girls trip this weekend. Wait, it's a milestone birthday, so I'm excited. Oh my gosh, Cora, I'm so happy for you. Exciting. A milestone birthday and a girls trip. That is equally exciting. Well, I hope we have fun either way. 75,000 days. Like, hello. She's like level 4 with you right now. Oh. Well, get all of your flowers and just give them to Ursula. Also, if you have Ariel, she also likes flowers as well. So that also can help. Okay. So, next thing to do is work on a quest with Marabel. But then I really want to get my friendship up with Remy. Oh, you know what? Marabel and Remy can be the same people.
Good morning, bright.
But where else can I go harvest some things? This emote's so cute. Oh, thank you. I really love my emotes. Though the emotes that we have are so cute. I'm going to be replacing the Christmas emotes that we have with new ones. I just have to commission them. And I'm very excited for you all to see them whenever we get them. I just have to message my emo artist. But we'll see. 2 of us having a girls trip. What are co-chances? You know, hanging out with friends is always the best thing. Okay, we got all of that. Let's see, what else can I harvest around here? I can harvest whatever that thing is over there. And that should boost up our friendship maybe, right? Okay, that does nothing. So this stuff over here on the ground I can get. We love seeing people. So do I. Oh, people's personalities, their emotes. Me too. It really shows what a person is through their emotes. And like all of my emotes are like bunnies or yellow, and it's just like that's just me. Like that's truly me. Spring bunny happiness is what I am, what I live for. Okay, we got all those over here. I should probably plant more stuff now that I think about it. I feel like I should go on a trip. I was telling my friends how I wanted to go see a Paramore concert in July, but I know they gotta wait for the monies to come through. I'm just upset Garrett won't go with me. Like, I won't go anywhere because I don't like going alone. I will never go anywhere alone. I always go with friends. But the thing is, I don't have any friends in my area, so I just don't go anywhere. So I'm like, I will just sit in silence for the rest of my life until I live closer to friends and my friends are willing to go with me until the end of time. It's all these over here. But if you know, you know. There we go. There we go. Oh, thank you so much. But why does Twitch take so long to approve? Honestly, I don't know why. Like, for me, it was Twitch. They approve my emotes the same day, so like I don't have to wait anymore, which is kind of nice. But I think it varies on creator, maybe? But I'm not entirely sure. But I just know I don't have to wait anymore with approval. But I think it just varies per emote, probably. There we go, now I have room. But sending everyone the good vibes every day. Ooh, give me my bananas. Also, you know, it's getting to be spring in the Midwest when we start getting tornado sirens. I don't... Wait, do I live close by one? Well, I don't know. I've been here for almost 2 years. This is my second year in my apartment. And I honestly cannot remember. Have I heard a tornado siren before? If I have, I don't remember anything. But I probably have. But that is true. The spring season tornado sirens will be going off like nobody's business. Because isn't it like once a month on the first Monday of the month? I can't remember. I should also upgrade Moana's fish shack over here. Let me get all my fish around here. All my 12. Oh, carp! That's what Goofy wanted. Carp soup? Carp food? Carp?
Oh, greetings, neighbor.
Oh, first Tuesday of every month. Okay. I figured. Your friend just moved back to Seattle and she completely forgot about about the noon whistle and she was freaking out last spring for the first week. Oh, you know, honestly,
Hello.
things do surprise you. Yeah, there's a chest right there, so I'm gonna grab it. Whatever it is, I'm grabbing it. I'm hoping it's moonstone because I need more moonstone. Desperately. Nope, it's just money, which, you know, honestly, I can't complain. Money's great. Money is great. How much upgrades do I have to do? This is the last... It's not the last one. How many upgrades are there for this boat?
Hey, I've got a job for you.
I'm gonna go broke.
Woohoo!
Well, now I have 10k. That's fine. Oh, that was the last one. Thank goodness. How much now? 20. 20 fishes in the cap.
Starting to look amazing.
I am broke now. I'm broke. Tornadoes can't hit on Tuesdays. Those are the rules. I agree. You know, tornadoes can happen on my terms. Okay? I don't be doing no tornadoes whenever you feel like it. That was not in the contract. Do it when I say so. I don't make the rules. I just enforce them. Okay? You can't start tornadoes whenever you feel like it. That's kind of rude, you know? How does the weather have the audacity to cause thunderstorms and tornadoes on their terms. Like, kind of rude. 15 tornadoes statewide on Sunday. Oh my goodness. And 7 of those were through OKC. Ooh. That is terrifying. I don't think I've ever had any bad tornadoes in my area. To my knowledge, we just have very bad winds in my area, which is very scary. But that is terrifying. And I want to enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you again for hanging out with us today. We'll hopefully see you soon for another stream. Another strummy strum. Okay, I got my coffee beans. Perfect. I feel like I should move all of my trees and bushes in like a very specific place. But I know I want to play off camera for all this stuff. Move things around. But Lynn, welcome in. How are you doing today? Good morning, or I guess good afternoon. Whatever time it is for you in the world. But I'm glad that you're here though. Hanging out with us today on this fine Wednesday. We're working on a lot of quests right now for very specific people like Marabel. But I'm also building my friendship up with Remy. Because I found out in order to get ice, I need to get level 10 with Remy. Which will take quite some time to get to. Where is it at? Oh, it's down here. Okay. But Marabel, you, my friend, you're not at your house. You're not in the restaurant. Wait, no. No, you're not in the restaurant. You're up here. Oh, it's afternoon for you? Well, I guess it's going to be afternoon for me too. In like a couple minutes. And oh, Sims, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Spring Squad. How are you? Good Wednesday to you, hopefully. Yeah, I'm playing Disney Dreamlight Valley today because I thought I needed to build up friendship anyway. Work on the star path. And just like be able to boost my money. Because I'm broke now. I had to upgrade Moana's fish boat. And that took forever. That took like literally all of my money. I only have like about 10k now. Which is not great, but you know. You win some, you lose some, but at least I'm helping. Place? Oh, bring it to Remy. Oh. Ah, hey. Here you go, Remy. Enjoy. Because you want... Making me jealous because you want this game. Honestly, this game is top tier quality. I mean, if you have the Xbox Game Pass, you could get it for free that way. But hopefully one day, it will go for free. Because I think they said sometime this year, maybe, that it might be free, but we don't know the exact day of when that is going to be. So hopefully soon enough, we'll get more information. Oh, okay. Ah! I'm scared. Okay. Oh, no way. Interesting. Questionable. Okay. I just got emails for days. Are there any cheat codes in this game? No. So you can't cheat in this game at all. If there were cheat codes, I probably don't know them. There could be. You know, honestly, I don't know. There could be cheat codes and no one has told me. But I don't really think there can be. Because it's like there's no control shift C that we have in The Sims, so it'll be a little bit different. But there are ways to cheat to get money by planting a bunch of pumpkins, making pumpkin puffs, so there's easier ways to make money. Like good money. But I wish there was. Think of motherload in this game to be a dream. Oh, you play on PC, just not in this economy, you can't do something else. Oh, no. Well, like, the cheapest one is like 30, but then again, in this economy, I don't think so. So I can totally understand. I wouldn't be paying these prices at all. Now, granted, to be transparent with you all, I did not buy this game. I was given a code by the actual developers of this game. So I didn't have to pay for it, but I honestly cannot justify paying $70 for a video game. No matter how much I enjoy the brand or whatever game it is, I cannot justify it. I'm a sale cheapskate person. I will wait until the end of the earth to buy a video game. If it's on sale, I'll do it. But not full price. Not even for The Sims alone. I couldn't do it. I could not do it. Mm-mm. I just lost what I had to do. Milk, egg. Wait, milk, eggs, and wheat. Wait, do I not have wheat anymore? I don't know. But yeah, honestly, I would just say if you wanted to buy it, buy the cheapest version if you can. But you will not be missing any content if you bought the cheapest one. Like each tier, you get extra stuff, but it's not really worth it in my opinion. I say you'd be perfectly fine with the base level. You can get so much mileage out of this game, though. That's true. Like honestly, when you think about it, though, $70 is a lot, but with the amount of content you're getting out of this game, it's worth it. Because you're not running out of content, and you always have something to do, something to craft, something to decorate, biomes to unlock, and no, it's too much. And they're constantly updating this game all the time with new stuff anyway, so it all makes sense. But you know, take care of yourself first, always, and then decide to buy things if you would like to. Now, wheat, milk, and eggs. But that fourth ingredient, why do I feel like the fourth ingredient is sugarcane? Maybe? No. I made waffles. Um, well, that's nice. Not what I wanted, but, okay. Well, actually, wait a minute. Now that I think about it, actually, I don't even know what I need. When I knew my daughter was into The Sims 4, I recommended only buy on sale. Only buy on sale. These packs are expensive. Wait, and the fourth ingredient to figure out the recipe. What could it be? I don't know. I say sales will be your best friend, no matter what. I'm a sale person. Peanuts? Can't be cheese. It has to be like something sweet. Vanilla? No, it can't be vanilla. Because it just makes pancakes again. That's how I feel about Animal Crossing in 2020. See, we can try vanilla. If not, it could be cocoa beans too. Like for me, I love Animal Crossing, but I stopped playing it because, oh, I make crepes. I make crepes. But like I personally have fallen out of love with Animal Crossing because there's not much content left, and they stopped updating the game too. So it's like a little bit hard to enjoy it again. But I'm learning to love it again, slowly but surely. Wheat, and then cocoa beans. Waffles and pancakes, you make me hungry. I'm gonna be having food sooner rather than later after stream, that's for sure. What did this make? Oh, well, I made chocolate waffles. I'm making everything other than what I need. So at least I'm unlocking the recipes, which is very nice. But I need everything else. So wheat. Oh, I need eggs. I'm sorry for I'm making you hungry. I don't mean to. Let's get 3 milks, a bunch of eggs. But what could it be? Now, question. Are you a, I almost said, are you a popcorn? But are you a waffle or a pancake stand? These are the things you need to, these are the things we need to know. Okay, so let's see. Um, what is it? Oh. Let's see. Let's try this. We'll try wheat, eggs, milk. Well, eggs and then milk and then cheese. There we go. The Mickey waffle maker is on your wedding registry. Oh, it's so cool. And you know what's funny? I actually downloaded a waffle maker that's custom content for The Sims 4, but I also kind of want to experiment. So, like, I have a waffle maker from Hamilton Bench, or did somebody call it Hamilton? Either way, I have a waffle maker. And I've been experimenting of like different shapes of how to make a waffle. And so far it's going great. Ooh, those look like donut holes to me without the sugar powder. I made that. Bring that to Marabel. On my way. Okay, no one's hungry. Good. Winning. So if you wanted to make that recipe, it's just wheat, milk, eggs, and cheese. Marabel, did you move? Marabel, don't move. Where are you at? Oh, wow. They're literally running. Look how fast they're moving. Kristoff is literally sprinting. Oh, no, you're just walking. But it looked like you were running. Like, this is not a marathon, sir. Okay. Okay. But Maribel, here you go. Enjoy. Yay!
It's so good to see you.
It's almost as good as the ones my mama makes. But there's only one way to know for sure. We've got to taste them. What do you think? Delicioso, sorry. I couldn't help myself. I ate almost a whole plate. You must have found the recipe, and after tasting them, my memory of them is coming back. It was pretty simple. Wheat, milk, eggs, and cheese. Yeah, no problem. No problem, Maribel. I'll bring them each a plate.
See ya.
So I have to bring, cook more for Maribel's friends. So pretty much anyone that I see. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. On my way to make some more food. Okay, autofill. I'm telling you, autofill is the best thing ever to exist in this game. Only if those other games had that autofill feature, life would be great right now. Get some more milk. I think I have enough peanuts. Okay, eggs. I have 6 of those. I'll buy like about 4 of them. Yeah, I am broker than Brandy broke right now. This is sad. I'll just sell all of my pumpkins just to be safe. And luckily in this game, you'll never run out of coal. Okay, I made 3 of those. Remain 10. Would you like some food? Would you want to try one? I think you would really enjoy it. You would really love this recipe. Level 8. Good. Now, even higher would be wonderful. But you like rice. Oh wait, I have rice. Oh, you just wanted from Mickey? We'll have to make another one. Mickey, Goofy, and Scrooge. Okay, well, time to make another one. Just one more. I know, isn't that so awesome? Autofill's the best thing ever. Okay, so Mickey, Goofy. Goofy? Here you go. Enjoy. But I have rice that I can actually give to Remy
Good
to
boy.
boost up my friendship with him. Ready. See. Okay, here we go. We got rice. Oh, no. I just want to split it. Oh, I have to take it all. I'll just take one, then put the rest back. Here you go, Remy. Enjoy your rice. Now, I'm not no stickler, but I do love a good moment of brown rice. White rice is also good too. A lemon garlic swordfish. I don't think I have a swordfish. To my knowledge, I don't think so. But if I do, I'll have to go and make some. Hey, Mickey. Oh, I thought I could talk to you from here, but I can't. Wait, can I talk to you from here? No. Imagine though if I could. Oh, Mickey, please don't move. I have something to give you. Enjoy. Love brown rice is your sister's fault. Really? It's really good. I learned how to cook it better because I was understanding that I was undercooking my brown rice because I realized it needs to cook a little bit longer. Because white rice is different than brown rice, and white rice takes a little bit less time than brown rice. So I'm like, oh, I need to cook it a little bit longer since it's a little bit uncooked and crunchy. And I don't want crunchy rice. Oh. But Scrooge should be in his shop, as of always. Yeah. Oh, hey, Goofy. Not Goofy, but Donald. Donald, you're fine. Scrooge also never leaves his shop, but he should leave his shop every once in a blue moon. Oh, hey!
Wee bit of conversation.
But what if I don't want to talk to you, though?
Oh, greetings.
Hello.
Sir.
Face of home. Enjoy. Level 7 with Scrooge. Oh, a fine addition to the valley. Nice. I'm glad you're happy. I mean, I can also work on his quest because I can get that done and out the way.
Goodbye now.
It's just helping the valley. Oh, a new floor. I want that.
Hello.
Oh, give me that floor.
Hi.
That's a good traditional floor. Is there anything else up here that I can buy? No, I don't want that couch. I have a light like that already. And then a picnic set. Yeah, it's a little bit expensive, but I'm gonna buy it. But I'll be right back, Scrooge. I have to go sell some pumpkins and I'll buy it. I'm telling you, Scrooge is like Tom Nook. He won't con you, but he'll literally just persuade you enough to buy his merchandise. I'm like, sir, I'm going broke here. Okay. Yeah, this auto filter is good. I don't have anything else. I'm gonna put this in here. I think this middle one was empty. If I one slot, no. This one? No. Oh well. Anyway, so we need to go talk to Marabel. And you are where? Oh, you're all the way at your house. Okay. And once you get used to it, you may not want white rice again. Steam for 42 minutes on the stove top for you. Okay, it's not bad. I can do that. I can do that.
Hey!
Like, I don't even... Yeah, that's true. Once you have it, you won't want it anymore. Because I haven't had white rice in a very long time. And I'm kind of glad that I haven't, because I wouldn't want to go back. It just seems... It's very filling, but it's just like... It doesn't make me feel good.
Hi there, pal.
Hello! I'm going to sell you, like, maybe, like, 15, 20 pumpkins. Because I'm broke and I need money. Goofy, I'm broke than broke. But thank you for taking my things away from me. We'll keep that. We'll keep the food. The carp I will keep. Seaweed, sell that, sell that. Yeah, all these things can kind of go out of my inventory for now. Okay. But I should definitely collect a bunch of more softwood so I can make all of my signs. so I can keep what I need. My all my stuff organized in my chest. Okay. Do I want to sell those gems? 'Cause I should have topaz I could sell.
Hi there, pal.
Sell this, sell that, sell that, sell this too. Oh, that's a lot of money. Okay. Okay. So then we got that squad away. I can go and put this back up.
Don't take on too much. We're here for you.
Oh, are you? Thanks. But oh, no, actually, no, I should grow all the things that I have.
Pal.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
but in the Frosted Heights instead. Let's go over here. I got things I got to plant and grow and collect. I'm at level 8 friendship with Remington. And harvesting should count for literally anything, right? Okay, picking up those flowers does not count at all. I did not grow those. And that's okay. I can collect all these. Ooh, cherries. Now, I'm pretty sure I do have stuff in that chest I can probably grow. I think I might have eggplants and zucchini. Oh, I have all these things in here? Okay. Sort this. And then we're going to take all 3 of these, or 4 of these, resort them by type, or I guess by money. 38 each. I guess so. But let me go and grow these so I can decorate my little area a little bit better. But where do I want to put it? I could move this pillar back and have this little area open. That could be a good benefit. But I do want to get rid of all these trees because they're everywhere. Move this. Move you over here for now. I'll move you all over here. Good. Do this. Move this over. Well, if that's going here, I can move the sign. Move the sign over here. There we go. You over here. There's all these rocks. Kind of in my way. Oh, I can't move the pillar? Well, that's a bunch of baloney. That's fine. I can get rid of all these trees. I've opened up this area a little bit better. I can see. Can I move this tree over here? Yes. A little pathway leading to there. Nice. Harvesting the gooseberries is foraging. Oh. Okay. Good. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Let's get my handy dandy shovel out and literally carve so much out of this ground. But this is also building up my friendship with Remy by digging. Even though he's not my digging buddy, this also helps too. Wait, does anyone know how to craft ice? Or do I have to get through Elsa? Because I have level 10 with Elsa right now, and I don't remember how to make ice because I've never done it before. I'm assuming you have to craft it or do something with it. Wait, no. Someone said that I had to get it from Remy to level 10. Never mind. My brain's broken. Can't remember things half of the time, but it's through Remy for level 10. Get all the things. But I'm thinking, I guess all the snowballs that I have can have to use it for something. Okay. I should have enough to plant all these things now. 7, 4, 3, and then how much? Oh, 8. Okay, plant these. Get some more of these. And all those. Wait a minute. Oh, never mind. Planting the night away. Wait. Hold up. Collections, crafting, critters, fish. Oh, I'll never get these done because I don't have the 2. Foraging, meals. Here they are. So in order to make the eggplant puffs, I know how to make those. I should make them. French fries, potatoes, and something else. Matcha potato puffs. Roasted asparagus, puree, souffles. I still haven't know how to make those. Because how much are the pumpkin puffs? So that's $9.91. That's $6.06, $6.69, $7.98, $7.60. Oh, here they are. 1.4K. Okay, so I can make those then. The baked carp is just lemons and maybe carp? Apple cider glazed salmon. Carp salad. Oh, here it is. So making the lemon garlic swordfish, lemon, I guess maybe garlic. Those 3 ingredients, probably okay. I can do those. I know what to grab now. But I don't know if I have all. I don't even think I even have a swordfish now that I think about it. I don't think I do. If not, I'm gonna go fishing. My fishing buddies are all level 10. Except, I think Ariel's my fishing buddy. Now that I remember. But, I'm gonna dig some more holes. Okay. Remington. Okay, let's see. I have 3 and 8, so make more and more. 1, 2, 3, 6, and 2 more. So basically like a 5 more. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And I can plant all these. And then can go ahead and plant all of my other little things. I don't think I have anything else I have to harvest today, so maybe I could leave Remy alone for now. One, there we go. I'd be able to. Get these, water those, and then let's see. Quest? Oh, I have to decorate the Frosted Heights. Oh wait, no, I have money. Wait, no. I can go over here. I was gonna buy the picnic set for the Frosted Heights. That's where I want to put it. Speaking of decorating Kristoff's area, or Kristoff and Anna and Olaf's area with the picnic set, if they still have it up here. But why do I feel like this is new? Wait a minute. Now that I think about it, did he change the stuff down here? Oh wait, no, I just never bought it. I just never bought the stuff down here. I don't want those pants. I will take those boots, however. I do need to change my outfit. That I can do. Let's see. Wardrobe. I think it's my coat. Ooh, a red one. Ooh. Okay, change that. My top can be... It might do like a little Pixar moment. Nah, I'll do Mickey. Because it's red. And then my pants... No, not shorts, pants. I'll do those. And then I will change my shoes to the lace-up boots. There we go.
Well, I shall.
That's a nice outfit. Hello, Sebby. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Oh, no, don't apologize. I would say never apologize for being late. You're here when you can be here. Never apologize, ever. I already approached this one. I can give you some fruit. You never apologize. Just wanted to watch some Pretty Basic. Oh, that's fine. And play the dogs. That's all good. I say do what you feel, what makes you happy. Do what's what you want to do. I haven't watched Pretty Basic in a long time. And I'm very behind. And I don't know about you, but I've fallen out of love with listening to the podcast that I don't even know what to listen to anymore. Oh, perfect. 10K star coins. Oh, that's easy to get. Pumpkins. Yeah, I don't know. I've been listening to like some random podcasts lately that I don't even remember. Actually, I can tell you what podcast I've been listening to. I've been listening to this new podcast called It's the Last of Us podcast. Because if you haven't watched The Last of Us on HBO, they have a podcast on Spotify. And I'm pretty sure everywhere else too. But I mainly listen to it on Spotify mainly because I like Spotify better. And like a random podcast is called Midnight Burger. It's a weird one because like it has it where what is it? It's like you're in a diner, but like you're traveling through space and time. Like the diner is like a not like a spaceship, but it's like a time thing. I don't know.
Hi there, pal.
It's very weird, but I think it's equally kind of cool at the same time. But I don't know. It's a weird show. But then like the other one I was listening to too, Last of Us, Midnight Burger, and then like, well, okay, it's called How to Win Friends and Disappear People. And then of course, my staple show. It's the Wizards of Waverly Pod cast I've been listening to. And I'm quite behind. Even though they only have like 4 episodes out right now, I'm behind like 3 episodes. But I find it quite entertaining, if I do say so myself. I'm not mad. That show's good. I love the show and I love the podcast. So I'm like, I love it either way, you know? You haven't watched The Last of Us? It's a really good show. I mean, if you're like into shows that are like the apocalypse and you're into like adventure and mystery, then I think you would like it. But I mean, I enjoy it. It has to do with like it's in the apocalypse, and there are like these clickers. They're like zombies, but they're not zombies. And it's live action. It has Pedro Pascal and a few other people that I don't remember their names of, but I just know Pedro Pascal. But yeah, it's not bad. I never played the video game, but I did see a few people play it, and I love things that deal with like the apocalypse and are story based. I thoroughly enjoy it though. I think give it a chance if you want to, because the podcast goes a little bit more in depth because they air the show and then they release the podcast episode after the show has aired.
Oh.
So it's kind of nice. John and Hank Green's podcast. I have yet to listen to their podcast. Is it good? So now I have to get this game, The Last of Us. It's so good. It's supposed to come out on Steam very soon, I believe this year, but I forget what month. It's either this month or next month it's supposed to be released, and I want to play it on stream because I love The Last of Us franchise in general, and I just love the story that it tells. So, equally good over here. But Alex V, welcome in. How are you doing today? It's good seeing you. I'm glad that you're here. Happy to see you. But my day's been pretty good though. I've just been relaxing. I'm getting tired though, but I'm doing good overall. I'm just working on some Dreamlight Valley quests at the moment with some villagers, but so far so good. And enjoy this for your day, Car, by the way. Thank you for hanging out with us today. See you hopefully tomorrow. The thing I love is that that could really happen. That's true. That's why I love The Walking Dead for that specific reason. That stuff could happen in real life at any moment, and we just don't know. But then I kind of like the mystery side of it all too. You like The Last of Us, but didn't know it was a podcast. Yeah. So like they don't really like it's they just kind of do like an interview. It's like an interview style discussion podcast. For The Last of Us, it goes a little bit more in depth of each episode. Like right now they have oh, hold up. Wait a minute. Oh, never mind. No. Yeah, they just uploaded episode 7, Left Behind, uh on the 27th, which was 2 days ago on Sunday. But it's really nice. I like when they go do like a little bit of a deep dive and kind of go more in depth of like understanding each episode, their thought process, why they did what they did. It just makes me love the show even more when developers and showrunners and casting directors go more in depth with shows that they've either produced themselves or just had some type of hand in making. I am excited for the Sims pack to come out. We get the pack basically in 15 days. 15 days until we get this pack. I wish it was March 14th and then March 16th because I'm not joking. I need this pack right now. I am holding off on a lot of gameplay right now because I'm hoping that this new pack will give me the full opportunity to create what I want to create for my family gameplay for my current household. So I'm very ready. But are you ready? Oh, I gotta move this over. I want to move it. Let's remove it. Go down here. The fences. There we go. You love Bella Ramsey in Game of Thrones. See, I've never seen Game of Thrones. I've heard about it. Okay, granted, I started watching it at episode 1 and then I got bored. And then I got bored watching Game of Thrones because the hype was over. And I'm like, it's not really entertaining enough for me to keep my interest. But I did watch Hilda because Bella Ramsey played or voiced Hilda in Hilda. And that's how I knew about Bella Ramsey. I'm like, her voice sounds so familiar. Where have I heard it before? Hilda. It's on Netflix. It's a Netflix show, but it's really, really good. And I'm like, wow. You learn so much about an actor. You just realized today that your sister gets married in about a month. Oh my gosh, congratulations to your sister. That's very exciting. The only thing I don't like is that the whole wedding, even for the reception, I have to wear a dress and shoes. Ugh. And you want to wear sneakers during the reception? But wait, why can't you wear sneakers during the reception? They want you to feel comfortable, right? I mean, personally, if my feet hurt, I'm wearing sneakers. Where I'm wearing dress shoes for my cousin's wedding in a couple of months. But like, if I'm uncomfortable, I'm going to wear different shoes that are equally stylish and appropriate for the event, you know? And Coupon, good morning. How was your meeting this morning? Hopefully it was good and productive. But things are going great though. We have just been working on some quests for Dreamlight Valley and building friendship. So it's been a very chilled morning so far. But nothing too much to complain. But so far so good. So far so good. I need to find Marabel because I can't find her. Oh, Scrooge. Actually, Marabel might be... Yeah, actually, where is Marabel? Oh, you're down here at the beach. Okay. Only finish this quest is Scrooge. With Game of Thrones, you have to get through like the first 3 or 4 episodes and it picks up. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. Same goes with like the Lord of the Rings. And I'm like, I guess I can get into it again. It's gonna take some time though.
Minute of your time? Whoa!
There we go. Thank you. Level 7, Marabel. I just remembered there was like a meme for Game of Thrones way back in the day when it came to the last and final episode, and for the last season about like a Starbucks cup in a scene, which I found very funny. You were a bridesmaid for your cousins, and as soon as we walked out of the church, I put on black Converse. I'm like, my time to be in front of people
Listen, don't
is
take on too
over.
much. We're here for you.
I am being
Oh,
comfortable
glad to
today.
hear.
Oh, you're a photographer, your brother's wedding. Oh, that's nice. I remember some of the bridesmaids trying to tell me how to do my job. See, that's messy. It's like on one hand, it's like you're wild, and on the other hand, it's like I understand you want good angles, but let me do my job. But like, hello, people are weird. That's why I don't like weddings. Weddings can be toxic amongst family and people that you probably don't know. And I'm like, stay in your lane, please. Like, get out of my face. You're wild. I know I was nice and even asked if I could wear the flowery Converse and I found. But she said no. She said if other people bring replacement shoes, she can't control them. But because I'm family, I can wear nicer shoes. Oh, that's nice. And I'm not even a bridesmaid or anything. That's wild.
We definitely have.
It's like I can't control everyone, so you can't do anything. Like, okay, well, why not? Let me be comfortable. I'm not even in the main event. Oh wow, that was really good. Okay, I will just have one cherry. I'm like, who is taking the photos here? You or me? Like if you wanna like change roles, feel free. Like, well, who's taking the photos? No, Savvy, you should have let them take the photos and then have them get yelled at. That would have been funny. It's like, here, you take the photos, you do it, since apparently I'm doing a bad job. Karma! The entire one of them is just selfies, yeah. Like, no, it's the entire album is just selfies, but like a sliver. A sliver of the bride and the groom or whoever of just their shoulder. And maybe even a foot. That's it. Everything else is just a selfie. But a sliver of a shoe and a shoulder. And they're asking like, wait, where's me? It's like, oh no, you're right there. Look, there's your foot. Oh, and look, oh, there's your shoulder. I'm like, okay, sure. Weddings are wild. But they do make it for good stories though. I can tell you that. Good storytelling. But not in that moment though. Not a fan of weddings in the slightest, only Sims weddings, but those are fun, messy, true. Sims weddings are fun, messy. You know what? The family dynamics and the social compatibilities and the milestones, I am very excited to see how all of that is going to be so perfect for weddings. Like, I actually now want to make weddings again. I didn't really do it that much when we got my wedding stories because it wasn't really my interest. But then also my Sims hardly ever get married because they don't last that long in marriage or engagement, let alone dating, because they all cheat because I like chaos. But like, I now want to have a wholesome relationship with my Sims again for a change. The entire wedding album is just selfies. Yes. Wow, we have 2,113 quotes. Not that bad. Can we get to 3K by the end of the year? Well, to be fair, it was a golden hour. Oh, okay. That, that makes sense. I can kind of see why people would be snappy because golden hour is good peak time for photos, which makes sense. But still, and the sun was in their eyes. Oh, so you had to get it then, and they were trying to tell me what angles to get. I know what I'm doing, and I'm good at angles to take and what kind of sort of photos. Yeah, it's weird, but that gives them no right to snap at you. I'm gonna do zucchini. Let's do 5 of each. But I can understand though, on that standpoint, sun's in their eyes, but be kind about it though. Wild. They were sad because it wasn't in their eyes. Honestly, they were like, "Can you move the sun?" Like I cannot move the sun. That's crazy. Imagine if they asked you to move the sun. That would be interesting. Like, how is that possible? I mean, honestly, the Sims team literally moved the sun in what's it called? Copperdale, because the lighting was all green and weird. They literally moved the sun. I found that funny. And your sister calls me 6 months after she got married to say Hubs and our 5 kids embarrassed her at how we were dressed, and then she expected me to attend her second wedding 15 years. No, no, no. That's wild. That's really wild. I have to be like, and you gonna pay me for it too? And Deb, all good, all good. Thank you for hanging out and modding for us today. We will see you hopefully soon. Congratulations to your dad. 25 years in this job is a huge accomplishment. Send my congrats to him from me. But see you soon. Oh, oops. I found the gaps. Oh, wait, what? Pick it up. What do you mean? Oh my gosh, it's fine. Yeah. Oh, I have no room in my inventory. That's fine. But yeah, honestly though, I'd be like, if they told me I was an embarrassment at their wedding, like, and what are you going to do about it? I can only control so much. And the other thing too is like, if you want me to go again, are you paying me to go to your wedding? I don't want to relive the trauma. I think I'm good, I don't know. Weddings are weird. They sometimes make no sense. And then also, like, it's just the people that go. And the people that are invited to go. I'm sorry that happened to you, though, Love to Sew. That's just wild. Mickey? Hello? Mickey? Oh, you're down there. I'm like, I heard humming from somewhere, but I don't remember where. One plant. Yeah. Basically, I know, right? She wants me in heels or flats. And I'm like, I'm not even part of her wedding, but I'm thinking about sneaking in shoes. I do it. Only in the only person's day she's gonna ruin his mind because she's not gonna be comfortable. She's always controlling what I wear and the colors of my dress, and she on her and your hair and the way it's styled. That's wild. You're not even part of the wedding. I'd say sneak them in. I say sneak them in. That would be me. Give me all the cocoa beans. Thank you very much. Okay.
What a perfect day.
How long do we have left? Remy? Remington the third? Remington. Yep. There you go. Bridezilla. That's scary. We are like, no. Leave me alone. Let me live my life, It's weird. That's why they're called sneakers. Like, they're sneakers for a reason. Oh. I can unpin that. Don't worry. And Kiki Fruit, thank you for the reset for 2 months, by the way. I really appreciate it so much. 2 months subscribed to the happiest stream on Twitch. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That means the world. And the continued support. It's always fun to see friends appear in chat always and forever. You know, the reason why they're called sneakers is because you can sneak them in. So, I mean, Alex is on to something when you really think about it. Oh, a joke. What do you call a farm that makes bad jokes? Corny. Because get it? Farms have corn and they're very corny. Get it? Corny corn. Anyway, I'm here all week, everyone. This is called what? This is what's called being sleep deprived. What am I doing? I forget what I was doing. I was doing something. Oh, wait. Wait, Olaf? Where are you? Oh, you're over here. Your cousin actually is the opposite of the Bridezilla. She wouldn't tell me what to do and told us we had free reign as long as our dress were the same color. I'm a follower, not a leader. I need help. But her maid of honor made it up for it. Didn't know maid of honor Zilla were a thing until the wedding. Oh my gosh. I don't think I've ever heard of that before either. That sounds scary. I don't know what's worse, Bridezilla or maid of honor Zilla. Maribel, where did you go? These people are moving too fast. They need to slow down. Maribel, where are you? How did you get from your house to here? Anyway, I don't know. But always Tanya, welcome in. How are you doing today? It's good seeing you. These characters move way too fast. They need to slow down. Wait, I wasn't going to talk to Maribel. It was Olaf. Olaf is who I was going to talk to. What day is your cousin getting married? You don't have to say if you don't want to. I know it's sometime in June or July. I have to check the RSVP letter again, but I know it's like June or July. But my cousin's like is very like low key, chill, down to earth, very nice person.
I just love sunny days.
But also like my family is very close, and like we'll tell each other the truth if we have to. So you know, even if we don't like it, we'll tell each other the truth. Oh, you want a shiny diamond? I don't have any of those, Olaf, for you, but you can have a dream shard. That clip. Comfort over always. Wait, comfort over looks always. Yes. I agree. But imagine. But always, Tanya, we were talking about weddings and things. About how nerve-wracking weddings can be. Whether you're in the wedding or not. Okay. Okay.
Huh?
Perfect.
See you soon.
I have to do... Oh, I have to sell more star coins? I have to get more star coins. I sold enough.
How's it going?
I guess I didn't. I'll sell some more porridge and some of these cocoa beans as well. And I will sell 1 pumpkin. Oh, well, I'll sell 2. Why not? Let's sell 2 pumpkins. Let's go wild. Let's sell that too and sell this too. I have to sell topaz as well. Okay, that's done. That's done. This event thing, I'm earning as much as I can, but I cannot. Give Goofy his favorite gifts 5 times. Sell topaz. Ooh, it's gonna be a lot. Oh well. Okay. I think I need to go and find some more topaz in my drawer. Not my drawer, but my chest. I don't remember what the word was. I think. Any topaz in here? Oh, I have a shiny diamond! Olaf! I have another thing just for you. What you always wanted, a shiny diamond. But now, where did you go? Olaf? Olaf. Where are you? Oh. I'll meet you halfway. And good morning or afternoon. Actually, yeah, good afternoon, Hill. How are you doing today? It's good seeing you. Your family and you got in two separate arguments over it and saying it's not my wedding, so I shouldn't have to say. But I know I'll be uncomfortable. Yeah, it's understandable. But you should be comfortable regardless of what they say. But the rest of my family has to say in her wedding. That's wild. I say do what you want. If they have a fit, then that's their problem. That's just me. That's just me. Oh wait, I have a little buddy. That's so cute. That's adorable. I have a snowy plushie. That's adorable.
Oh, good, you're here.
So we're digging friends. Actually, you know, Olaf, we can hang out after I deal with Remington,
Oh,
the third. Because we're at level 9 right now, and we gotta give you some good stuff. Lemon garlic swordfish. I don't think I have swordfish, I don't think. I mean, I can always check the restaurant. If I don't have a swordfish, I can go and get one. Oh, you're drinking coffee. I cannot relate. I'm not really a coffee drinker, but I do say coffee does wake you up when you need it. But I've been doing good so far, though. We've been playing Dreamlight Valley this entire time, talking about weddings, the fact that it's Justin Bieber's birthday today. This is going good. But so far, things are going great today. I have done a lot. I'm getting very close to level 10 with Remy, so I can start making ice and stuff and buying ice from him. So far, so good. I got Marabel on the island. I got Olaf on the island, or the valley, technically. So that's great. I have a few more characters I have to get level 10 with, but it's going to take some time to get there, of course. Let's see, these two. I'll get this one. I think whenever I play this game again, before we get the next update, I might just spend a stream just organizing everything. Because there's so much stuff I have in my inventory. And just like, the valley is just unorganized itself. I have a lot to organize and like change around a bit. I'm gonna keep the gold ore. Because I love organization, but it has to be right, you know? Sell this, sell the pebbles, and sell the shiny diamond, and then this too. There we go. Yeah, this game is very peaceful. I feel like that's like the whole point of this game. It's supposed to be peaceful and not as nerve-wracking and chaotic. Play it at your own pace. Do things at your own pace. Build friendship with whoever you like at your own pace. Like, that's what I enjoy about video games like this game. Like, I don't feel like I have to be rushed to do certain stuff, to get it done at a certain time. Unless, like, you want to get as close as possible with certain people. Oh. But what can you say? I got my fish. I do have a lot of Dreamlight. Make cheesecake, seafood, catch 3 seafood, prepare 1 4-star meal or better. And then doing this, I can do that. So I can catch the seafood, sell the 2 fish. So I can get 1, 2, I can do all this stuff right now. Actually, now that I think about it. I'm just gonna harvest some fruit. You haven't started the Olaf quest yet. I've been transforming my meadow into a Toontown, like in like space. Ooh. Well, that's fancy. I haven't decided what I want to do with my meadow. Like, I don't know if I wanted to keep Merlin in the meadow, or I wanted to move him to the Forest of Valor. Because, like, his house gives the Forest of Valor to me rather than, like, the meadow. And I can see him being over there more happier than ever because he's close by. I haven't decided just yet on where I want to put everyone. Like, Minnie, Mickey, and Goofy, and Donald, I know where I place them. They're pretty much good to go. Everyone else, up in the air. But Olaf's quests have been relatively easy enough to do. They do take a little bit of time, but not as long as Minnie in her quest, because Minnie was wild with her quest. You kind of want to play The Sims 4, but I really want to wait until infants. I would say prepare to play with infants in in 13 days. Maybe you could build something. Maybe you could build something like a house to prepare for your infants, or like make a sim and get them ready for those characters. Maybe, I don't know.
I just love sunny days.
You still have no idea where to put Wally in. Also, Lilith, welcome in. How are you doing today, friendo? Is it seeing you? Wally, he's just here. So is Woody. I've ignored Woody since the day Woody and Buzz showed up on the valley. I've ignored Woody this whole time. I'm only at level 2 with him and I feel so bad. But I just don't like his house. His house makes me sad, so I just ignore him.
Don't forget, I'm here to help.
But he's just there existing. But like, where would I put that gigantic truck? No space fits the theme. Like, in my eyes, Wally could probably be placed. He could be left in the meadow. But then I also feel like he could be... maybe the Glade of Trust, and maybe, if maybe, Dazzle Beach. But everywhere else, he seems out of order, like out of place. Wally's hard. Like, how do I make that truck cute? Exactly. I'm like, how do I make it cute? I don't understand. But if y'all don't know my friend Lilith is, okay. Lilith is a very talented, good streamer friend of mine. They make such amazing content, very cozy, comfy vibes. We rated them before in the past. And if you like games like Animal Crossing, Stardew Valley, Dreamlight Valley, The Sims, you would love Lilith. You would not be disappointed. And also David, welcome in. And also Tom Kelly, welcome in as well. Welcome in. And also, by the way, since we are here, I would love to do a pronoun check-in chat, by the way, everyone. If you would like to share your pronouns. My pronouns are he, him, by the way, if y'all didn't know. I adore you too. I adore you. Oh, I left stuff over here. My bad. She, her, they, them, she, her. Thank you for letting me know your pronouns. It's always fun to know people's pronouns, because I never want to mispronounce. I don't want to like mispronounce their pronouns, if that makes sense. I don't know. I just don't want to like, you know. I always want to make sure I'm doing right by the people, you know. Oh, you follow Lilith? Aren't they so cool? I found a lot of demo games through Lilith, and I'm like, thank goodness. I got some demos to play. But he, him, any, she, her, she, her, she, her. Thank you for letting me know all your pronouns, by the way, besties. I really do appreciate that. Oh, if anyone, even Lilith, if you have not played Wildflowers, it's getting good. I am so close. So close to getting engaged to Kim. And Kim is my ride or die. Just saying. We're actually dating at the moment, so don't steal Kim from me. Oh no. I try to call people by their first name if I'm not sure the pronouns. So do I. Until they tell me, you know. I came across. Oh, in the browse section of the game. Ooh. Nice. And happy Wednesday, some cacti. Now, why did I come over here? I don't remember. Why did I come over here? I came over here for a reason. I don't remember. Oh, Remy, you're with me. That's right. It's just so tight I can't even see you. Never mind. But you should play it. It's such a good game. It reminds me of Dreamlight Valley because like it has magic and farming and relationship building, and it's like very slow paced, so you don't feel like you have to be rushed with stuff. And it's like very inclusive and very diverse. Like everyone has like an age, their own pronouns, their own backstory. Just it's just really good. You will not be disappointed if you ever want to play Wildflowers. Now, I need to harvest. So I will just grow stuff over here. I'll grow some rice and some okra.
How's it going?
I'm gonna buy some rice seeds. Oh, my inventory is full. We'll just sell stuff then. We will just sell everything. I'm gonna keep that one because I feel like I need that for someone. Sell that. Sell this. Sell, nope, keep that actually. Sell this one. I'll sell the rest of my pumpkins because I can always grow more. The carp I'll keep. Rainbow trout I will sell. Pendant, butter. Sell that one. Oh, I have so many wheat seeds. Why do I got so many?
Oh,
I'm a hoarder. So I heard you can get on the Switch. Yeah, so you can actually get Wildflowers on the Switch, PC, aka Steam, or the Apple Arcade Store. It's $25 though, but I don't remember if you can play the demo on Switch. I just know you can play the demo on PC. But it is available on those 3 platforms. Fried okra. I've never had fried okra before, but my mom has had fried okra, and she really enjoys it. I endorse Wildflowers. I have so much fun playing the game, right? I just got to level 10 of the mines in Wildflowers, and there's 20 levels. 20. What I've learned, the further you get down in those caves or mines, the harder it is to find the key. So, always remember, make sure you have a lot of food on hand to keep breaking all the rocks and stones down in the mines. But if you want to earn a lot of money in Wildflowers, all you gotta do is make a bunch of fish sticks. And they will earn you about 100 coins each. And to make fish sticks in Wildflowers, you just need fish and I believe flour. And that's it. Fish and flour. And then you're good to go. It's good, you won't regret it. I might try it. I might try it and see if I like it. Because I'm not really necessarily a picky eater. Like, I'll try anything. But if I don't like it, I won't like it, you know? But I'll do it once. Adding it to your wish list so when I get paid, I might play. Yes. And if you have any questions at all, I'm always happy to help. Now I'm hungry. Food is good. Food is good. I'll be eating food later after stream. Actually, anyway. Probably gonna go ahead and make breakfast so I don't go to the grocery store on an empty stomach. It's very important. I forgot I uploaded that video today onto YouTube. I think after I do all my grocery shopping and stuff, I'll probably work on pre-recording a bunch of videos for YouTube to schedule, because right now I've just been posting YouTube shorts lately because I haven't had time to sit down and record a long-form content video. And the shorts, I've been editing them like crazy lately these past couple of days. So I was like, I'll just upload them to have some content on YouTube that I think is very funny. But my next long form video will be a video regarding my shell challenge, which by the way is not due until March 14th, if you want to still do it. But that'll be my next video that I'll post, and then probably some other builds and maybe a current household update video in The Sims 4. Should, not shouldn't. Oh. Ooh. There we go. Wait, have you had collard greens with ham hock bits? Probably so. My parents probably have made it before, but I love collard greens with ham bits in it. Yeah. Very delicious. I know you're probably done with talking to me about this. Oh no, it's fine. But I thought I should not bring my sneakers because our friend will be there and will probably won't leave the venue until 12:30 to 1 a.m. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Well, if you don't, oh, you shouldn't bring your sneakers. Well, if you don't think you shouldn't. Well, if you don't think you should, I can understand. Whatever you think is best, I say go for. Collard greens, wonderful. I love collard greens. With cornbread, hello? Cornbread with collard greens, very delicioso. Very good, very good. I want to get to level 10. Remington, why won't you be level 10 friendship with me? I just want to be your ultimate best friend. Come on. Come on, Remy. Come over here. There we go. Remy's just so tiny that I can barely see him half of the time. And I'm like, is he around anywhere that I can find him? You know, I would think he would love random ingredients. What if I give him like random food, like a coffee? That does nothing. Soul food equals chef kiss. Yes. Okay, that does nothing. I have to keep harvesting and watering my plants. That's fine. Okay. So, in the meantime, we can go over here and water those, but we can also harvest these as well. You don't like cornbread and haven't had collard greens until like 3-ish weeks ago, but they're so good. Yeah. And I can understand, honestly, cornbread's not for everyone. I've made vegan cornbread before, and it was very delicious. Very nice.
I've completed my patrol.
But I've also made Jiffy cornbread before as well. And yeah, no problem. I like Sims. Thank you for hanging out with us. I'm glad that I'm able to stream. Even though you were having a rough day today. I'm always here to entertain and bring comfort and joy to anyone who needs it. That is the wrong thing I need. Give me a shovel. When I played this, I was level 10 with Remy. He likes flowers. Oh, flowers? I got flowers for days. Well, it's gonna take a little bit of time to get there. Maybe he wants to come to my house, because I have tons of flowers over there that he can definitely have. I will feed these people later, but not now. Luan always gets scared when Remy randomly speaks because he doesn't know Remy's around. He's so tiny. Like, Woody and Buzz are so tiny. I'm like, where are they? I can hardly find them. Like, I see them on the map, but I'm like, where are they? They're nowhere to be seen. You don't like cornbread, but you like Mexican cornbread with jalapenos and cheese? Never had that before. But that does sound very delicious, though. Okay. I just love the smart transfer. This is the best thing ever to exist. So helpful. Okay, let me get all these flowers. See if you will take them away from me. Oh, empty chest. Nice. Is this empty? No. Remy? 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 Oh, you're right here. Okay. I can't see him. I think white flowers and daisies. Okay. Maybe, do I have daisies? I don't have white flowers. But also, Luke, welcome in. How are you? I see you perceiving Remington the Third. Hope all is well with you. Also, Luke, I don't know if you were here, but when I played Wildflowers a while back ago, it has been confirmed by the people of Wildflowers that they also hate the mayor. So I'm just saying. Oh, you have the purple ones? Oh. Wait, maybe I have those. Let me try the... Okay, these are pink. Let me check my chest in the other room. I might have the rest of the flowers in there. They're lying. No, you should ask them. They'll tell you. They would never lie to you. Purple hydrangeas. And you said the white ones? White and blue? Purple? Okay. Let me try these. Remy? Okay. But I'm glad that you're doing good though overall, Luke. I have been having an absolute field day because I'm trying to build friendship with Olaf, Marabel, and Remington. And so far, I'm getting close to a higher level with Olaf. And things have been working out very well. Listen, I hate his personality, but he's hot. Okay. Whatever you say, Luke. Whatever you say. He has his own problems. He has his own fair share of issues. You are correct. But he gets better eventually. If I have the option to overthrow him in the election, if there's an election in the game, I will do it. Oh, you finally got Olaf and Ariel? Nice. Just know Ariel loves flowers. You could do no wrong. You're kind of in the mood to play Planet Zoo again, but haven't played in literally forever. I haven't played that game in forever either. I've seen my friend Rochella play it a lot on stream, and I kind of want to play it again, but start a new zoo. I always restart a new zoo every time I want to pick it back up again. Because I feel like the one that I always end up working on ends up being looking ugly. But I think this time around, I probably will continue to play the zoo that I already started and not start a new one. Because that would just be bad if I started a new one. What is all of this? Okay. I still need to build a large chest for my flowers. I need to build a large chest for everything. Because I have so much stuff in multiple chests everywhere that I need to like figure out a way to organize it all. You know? But I should play Planet Zoo again though. Haven't played Planet Coaster in forever because that game scares me a lot. Ask Merlin for help. Oh, Merlin. Merlington the Third. Oh, because when you did it, the bar went all the way up. Oh. I think because I gave Remy so much stuff earlier that it was hard. Merlin? Okay, you're over here. I hope they take advantage of the villager costumes and allow you to dress them into your favorite version. Like the apron bell and ball gown belt. That would be nice. Because they can already do that right now with Ariel. Because eventually when you get Ariel on your valley, you're given the option one day, especially when you get Eric. Once you get Eric, you'll unlock another outfit for Ariel. But in order to get Eric, you need to be level 10 friendship with Ursula, which is like a big ordeal. But she ends up having legs and also her fin. But you can choose which one you want. Same goes for like Mickey and Minnie, but in order to get these outfits for Minnie and Mickey, you have to complete the special events in the game to get those outfits. But I wish you could buy them though, because I never completed the star pass to get those at all, because I'm always broken moonstones. Like each one is hard to get. But we have 27 days to get out there anyway, so we'll be fine. Hell. I remember playing Thrillville. I played that game religiously. I was a menace to society playing that game because I was probably the most,
Oh, hello.
like the worst manager ever in that game. Used to look at Planet Zoo. I just played Planet Coaster and downloaded a recreation of Cedar Point just to get the idea of what the park will be like when I go there this summer. I mean, that's smart. That is smart. Pink Dress Ariel when? Maybe one day. But yeah, Thrillville was like the first roller coaster game that I played, or second game I played after Roller Coaster Tycoon. But Thrillville was way more fun. Like, why do I feel like I have that game? Because I have a bunch of CD-ROMs. Like, I have a bunch of CD-ROMs that I've collected over the years and played on my own free time, but like, I have SeaWorld Tycoon. Like, I have SeaWorld Tycoon on CD-ROM. I have Candyland down here, apparently. I don't know why. But I could have sworn I had Thrillville. If I do, it's somewhere. But yeah, Thrillville was really cool to play through. Oh wait, no, I don't. It's Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 is what I have on CD-ROM. That's what it was. Oh wait, no! Oh. Never mind. It's just Pinball. It's Pinball Thrill Ride. Never mind. It's not Thrillville. I don't have that game on CD-ROM. But those were the days of having CD-ROMs and being able to install them with no issues. But now with new computers, things break. You had it on the Wii? It was a Wii game? I didn't know that. Used to play that every day and beat like a million times. That's kind of funny. Your grandma had the old games like Candyland. Y'all remember Pajama Sandman? No, I don't. Find Merlin's note in Remy's house. Oh no, in his house. Okay. I don't remember that one, no. I've never heard of that game. You love the game. You love that game. I've never heard of it. What did you have to do in that game, actually? Pajama Sam Games. Sounds kind of nice, though. But I remember Roller Coaster Tycoon, because you can. I think you can. It came for free one time so long ago, and I remember they have it. They have a third one on Epic Games. But I just remember like the 2D version of Roller Coaster Tycoon. I was messy when it came to everything for Roller Coaster Tycoon. I would cause so much chaos to make the most unethical roller coaster ever to exist, which I found very funny. Oh, Totino's Pizza at one point, and it was so loved by my mom and I that the CD were out, and the Totino's went to Totino's every Sunday, so we had backup discs. Well, that's nice. That's really cool. I kind of miss those days where they would put like CDs and like special gifts in your meals, especially like Happy Meals. Those were fun. Find someone to turn the pure night shards into powder. Find someone who can turn it into powder. I don't know. Merlin? Maybe Merlin can do it. I don't know who. Find someone who can turn it into powder. Now, who would that be? Oh, wait, it could be Wally, actually. Yeah, it could be Wally. Wally! Wally! Oh, it came in a box from the frozen pizzas at the store. Oh my gosh, frozen pizza?
If you see Moana, tell her Maui says.
Why do I feel like that ends up scratching the CD? I love Wally so much. He's my pride and joy. Like, look how happy he is. Oh, thank you. Okay, so we got that. And now craft ice slush. On my way. Wally is like one of my ultimate favorite Disney Pixar characters. Like, I wish to one day that we have the option to get another Wally movie, but this time he's down on Earth with Eva. Because that would be very, very nice. Remy deserves Eva. You know? He just seems so lonely. Oh, shimmery ice. I wonder if they'll ever melt. Well, I'll say let's test it out with vanilla ice cream. I would love to do the honors, Remington. Don't worry. I can do it for you. Oh. Ask them to help the pure... Turn snow into pure night sharp powder and the frozen into a frozen delicacy. Oh, right here. Never mind. It was a nice case. It was tucked into the box. Early 2000s were wild. We didn't know better. We were like, let's just do this. We'll be fine. We'll be okay. I'm like, are you sure about that? Are you sure? Slushed ice. Okay. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I like that. Now, to make this ice cream, all we really need is ice and vanilla. Yeah. Flushed ice, which... Actually, wait a minute. Purified night shards. Oh, my Bert, get out of my face. My lordy Lou. Anyway. Prepare a bowl of vanilla ice cream will do. I kind of miss the early 2000s. We didn't know better, but we really sure did try a lot back then that I don't think should be a thing anymore. But, you know, we all try. We all try every once in a while. Our fashion choices have been better, I would say. They have been extremely better. Autofill. There we go. Vanilla ice cream. And you know what? I've never had ice cream before in my entire life. Because I'm allergic to dairy. What we got? What we got? What we got? Plain snow cones. Wait, now I want to make more. One. What if I do a lemon snow cone? What does that do? Oh, I made lemon sorbet. Wait, that's what Marabel always wanted. Marabel wanted lemon sorbet. Now, where's Marabel? Donald, why would you want that? Pickled Arendellian pickled herring. No. I made it all by myself. Thanks for the shelf, Remington. Now you can leave me alone. Goodbye. Goodbye, Remington the Third. Marabel, where are you? Marabel. Maida, welcome back. I'm doing good today. How are you? I'm still live. I've been live for a whole 3 hours and 20 minutes. But I've been good though today. We've been working on a lot of Disney Dreamlight Valley quests. So things are going fantastic right now. But hopefully life is good. Come on, Marabel. I know you love ice. I know you love certain things. Will you accept this lovely apple? No? Okay. Any mod or CC recommendations? I mean, minus a few that I recommend. Honestly, I really honestly suggest having MCC UI cheats in your game is a must-have to always have. And then Kajoko eyelashes are very good to have in your game as well. So you could do no wrong with either or. But if you do exclamation point mods in the chat, it should give you the link to my go-to mod list that I use in my game. And I tell people to always look there because that's where I always like have good suggestions of like what mods to download. Yeah, no problem. Always happy to help. And then I also have a CC Finds Tumblr where I reblog a bunch of custom content every once in a while. It's mainly Max's Match CC, so if you're into that stuff, then that Tumblr is for you. I don't really reblog a lot of Alpha CC because I don't find it as good to put in my game. Mine is like select fews, like Ebonics has really good Alpha CC that I really love. But, and then Praline Sims is also good too for Alpha CC when it comes to like accessories and also here's, yeah, accessories, eyebrows, and eye contacts are really good to have too. But anyway, friends, I think what we're gonna do for now is do the clip of the day because we have been here for a while. Because I have a lot of errands I have to do and also answer so many emails. I'm not joking. I'm sitting on like 30 emails right now. 30 emails to either respond to or delete. Because the majority might just be like spam. But like I have like 30, which is ridiculous, but there's a lot going on. Oh, I got all my ingredients. I'm done with my ingredient list now, finally. Now all I got left is, well, everything else. I got the characters, I've gotten the foraging, the ingredients, and the gems. The meals are gonna take forever to do. The fishing will never be completed because I never got the festive fugu or the festive squid. But I need to get the fugu and the pike. Oh? You want that one, I'm assuming? I saw it the first time. I was like, okay. I'm still wondering how CC is cute. I couldn't tell you, Maida. It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad that CC is that cute. But then again, I'm like, what can we do? I really want CC to be like the best that it can be, which it already is. But I'm like, can they stop like making good CC so I can stop downloading it? Cause my game's gonna literally explode if I download more. It's gonna happen. It's going to happen. Anyway, let me save my game. But overall, I'm just like not joking. This game is downright fantastic. But also, Casino, welcome in. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. I'm heavily able to catch the stream, but even though we're getting towards the end, I'm glad that you're here. You're experimenting with no gameplay mods, just mods that fix bugs. Okay, that's not bad. I have to say, I've been experimenting as well, but slowly but surely. Usually mine are like MCC and UI cheats is what I end up keeping in my game if I'm gonna do like vanilla, but I have like one vanilla save that I keep mod free, but I must have my MCC and UI cheats in order to function as a human being, you know? That's what I always do. You've been chilling in the back of your mind for a bit, but still on the fence. Honestly, just be yourself. It may sound so cliche and so generic, but like honestly, being your true, genuine self on stream is all people want to see. No one wants to have like a fake sellout type of streamer. No one wants to have a fake person to watch because being fake is not cool. It's not trendy. It's the thing that no one should ever do. Like being your true genuine self and being able to like have fun with what you're doing is all that matters. Don't focus on the money aspect. Don't focus on thinking about I'm gonna get all these followers, I'm gonna get all these subs, all these bits, all this recognition or whatever. Like just focus on like the genuine fun of streaming, of playing a video game or what you're doing that day. Because the followers and the subs and the bits and all the other things will come later in life. It may seem very intimidating at first, like when streaming, because it's a new thing that you're doing, But ultimately, the more that you do it, the easier it gets and the more fun it will be. And of course, like, you may not see like big giant results at first, but just know it's a journey. Like, take it step by step, one day at a time, and just have fun. I find a lot of people come and go on this platform, or just in general, who expect to get all this money, and when they don't see the money coming through, they get very sad and discouraged and then quit. And then it's like, then why did you do it in the first place, you know? I always suggest just do it because you enjoy it. If you get money out of it, cool, but that should not be your main focus, honestly. But that's me. But if you do exclamation point creator camp in the chat, it'll give you the link to a lovely place called um creator camp that's on Twitch that teaches you how to stream on Twitch, like what bits are, what subs are, how to stream on Twitch, how to build a community, how to do sponsorships, all that stuff. So it's very, 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 very helpful to go through that if you want to be a streamer. So that's my advice. It's a elongated answer, but like that's my advice. People ask me all the time on this one topic, but I'm honest with people. Like, this is a hard job. It's a hard thing to do and hard to maintain, and how to maintain a work-life balance. But if you plan accordingly and you're upfront and honest and you're enjoying it, it's an easy thing, but it takes time. And Huckleberry Crow, welcome in. How are you doing today? It's good seeing you. You woke up because your lawn mowing people were so loud. All good, understandable. But hopefully, Mrs. Toad, that helps you. Hopefully. But anyway, the clip of the day is a clip from last week. Really? Wait, what? Oh, wait, last week was my birthday. Last week was my birthday. And that's when I was playing this game for several hours. That's right. And yeah, no problem. Yeah, I love helping, or I love like giving advice to people who need it, honestly, because it's very important to know that streaming can be a lot, but as long as you enjoy it, it will be a lot of fun. But anyway, last week was my birthday. What a wild time. And if you all were in the streams earlier, actually, we fundraised for the North Shore Animal League, and we raised $1,800 for the animals yesterday. So that was very exciting to get that goal up there. But anyway, the clip of the day is a lovely clip from Disney Dreamlight Valley. And I'm not joking, when you play this game, you will become stuck, and it's scary. Like, look at this. Please move, Maui, please. Oh, okay. Oh, please, I'm stuck. Let me out. Let me out. You see what I mean? I'm stuck. Help. They're in my face. Help. Oh my, let me out of here, please. Please move, Maui, please. The thing is, Maui never moves. He's like always there. There will be times in this game where the villagers will literally not move, and you'll just be stuck. But then I never thought about actually moving the house so I can move. I basically did it the hard way and closed my game and then reopened it so he would move. There was one time, I think a while back ago, when I was cooking something for Remy or someone, and I was like working with Maui on his quest to build friendship to level 10, and I'm not joking. He would not let me move out the kitchen. He trapped me in. I've never felt more scared in my life. No, he doesn't even. No, he doesn't even when you're fishing. He does it every time. I thought you meant Remy, like Remy Cruz. Remy, I love Remy Cruz. I think I'm behind like one vlog. I know Alicia uploaded a vlog today, which is very cool. Or not, no, not today, but yesterday. But Remy and Loshi, for stuff always chap too. I always fast travel out there. You know what? I also never think about that doing the fast travel either. I'm so I never think to move the house or travel. I think my brain goes in a spiral of thinking I can't leave at all. There's no way I can travel. I can't move the house. I'm just trapped here forever. I never think about moving to fast travel. See, you all are smarter than I am. But anyway, it has been a lot of fun hanging out with you all though. And I'm not surprised that Remy has another dog though. I mean, it was gonna happen eventually. Like deep down in my brain noodle, I kind of felt that not Olaf, but oh my gosh, what is his name? Ollie. I had a feeling that Ollie would not keep the dog just because apartment settings and new puppies are just like a mess, honestly, I find. Um, and then like I knew he had anxiety and stuff like that, of course, and allergies and everything like that too. But also it's like I knew Remy was gonna keep that dog. Yeah, we all knew. We all knew. I have no news at all. I think I'm just gonna wait. Honestly, I don't want a dog right now. I think I'm just gonna wait. I'm like so discouraged every time, but I think I just have to find time to do it. Honestly, but I have no like update or news on that stuff though. Oh, okay, cool. We'll probably all have soon. One day. One day. But if you all would like to come with the raid with me to share some love to a good friend of mine today, I would greatly appreciate it. But Savvy, just know I'm not giving up. Even if it's my last and dying breath, I will never give up. But if you want to come with the raid, we are going to go raid my good friend Zephyrin, who is currently doing a uncapped subathon. And what scares me is that Zephyr's going to be live for 34 hours. 34 hours. But also is doing a speed run of the 100 baby challenge. And you all might be able to like sneak in where you can get a choice to name one of the babies. Who knows? I'm sorry, what? Marriage before bathing? Okay. Anyway, let's go rate my good friend Zephyrin. But yeah, they are gonna be live for the next 34 hours. It's gonna be a long time. Uncapped subathon, and I'm assuming that means every time a sub happens, the timer goes up a certain amount of minutes, which is scary. But Zephyr's playing the 100 baby challenge, and you don't know Zephyrin, she's a very talented streamer, YouTuber, builder, good friend of mine that you all will definitely love or learn to love. And her community is just so nice and so wholesome and welcoming to anyone that might be new. But again, I hope you all have fun there. I will hopefully see you all tomorrow. We'll be playing we'll be playing a game tomorrow. I don't know what game, but we're gonna be playing oh no, we're playing The Sims 3 tomorrow. Yeah. We're playing The Sims 3 tomorrow of our leprosy challenge and doing that. Also, there are the links to Zephyr's channel because apparently with the raids they're broken and leave like half of you all behind. So if you click that link, you'll be in Zephyr's stream if you get left behind. But other than that, I'll see you all tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central and all that jazz. And see y'all soon. Okay, goodbye.